Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Battlefield Redsec, which is the Battlefield Battle Royale for Battlefield 6, just released literally like a minute ago. And dude, I can't tell you how happy I am that Battlefield's updates actually work, which just proves to me that it's Call of Duty's problem. It's not Battlefield's, it's not an Xbox problem. Everyone always tells me the updates on Call of Duty, the ones that take so long to actually work. Everyone's like, oh, it's just an Xbox thing. No. Because it worked just fine with Battlefield. All right, let's tweet out the stream. And let's get ready for this. We're literally just jumping in right away. I don't know what this is going to be like, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm excited, though. I'm a big fan of Battlefield 6 so far. I really have been enjoying it more than I thought I was. So it's definitely got me excited for this BR. And I'm a fan of BRs, usually. I wish there was solos, though. I'm kind of pissed there's no solos. But that's all right. So there's 100 players. I believe the map is in, like, Hollywood or something. It's somewhere in Los Angeles. It has that, like, California feel to it. What's up, everyone? How you all doing? I haven't streamed in a while, actually. I noticed I haven't streamed since Battlefield 6 came out. It's been a while. It's been a while. Been a busy couple weeks though, so I guess that's why. I've actually been working on a pretty big Battlefield video, which unfortunately is not going the way I planned at all. I was planning to play and rank every single Battlefield game, and then I realized that every Battlefield before Battlefield 4 is just not playable on Xbox anymore. Like, they shut down the servers. So unfortunately I just couldn't play those. And so I was like, okay, I'll go on PC and play them there. Apparently it's impossible to play them on PC too. It's possible, just extremely difficult. Like, you gotta do some weird downloading and these weird websites. And I got to a point where I couldn't figure it out because my antivirus kept not allowing me to download the things I needed to download. So I was just, I'm just not doing it. I just decided I would make the video Battlefield 4 onward, which I know people are gonna hate that, but nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. All right. I'm looking forward to this. I was bored doing some work, so I put on your Black Ops 7 Zombies gameplay trailer reaction to listen to, and I was dying how confused you were on Cursed. Yeah, it sounded so confusing in their blog. Still to this day, I'm confused about the mode. Oh my god, why is the sensitivity so freaking crazy? Okay, so here's the map. It looks kind of weird. I'm gonna go to the golf course. How do you ping? I hate how the ping button is always different in every game I play. It's never the same. I think everyone's gonna drop golf course though, let's be honest. Fuck it. Dude, this feels a lot like Blackout already. Like, I'm getting huge Blackout vibes. Oh, everyone's dropping golf course. Golf courses just look too cool, man. Of course everyone's gonna drop golf course. I really do hope this ends up being a really good VR. Okay, can I loot stuff? What is this? So how does, like, the backpack system work? Do we even have a backpack? Oh, here we go. Got armor plates. Oh shit, oh shit.
Heads up, mission updates just came in.
I can't jump up there? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's like no guns. I don't know what to pick up. Oh, here we go. There we go, there we go. That's something decent. I actually really think this is gonna end up being a pretty good BR. Oh. No! Oh my god! Whew.
Check your missions.
Takes like 10 minutes to put in some armor. Yo, teammate, you gotta help me out here. Oh! What is that? I don't know what that did. Fuck it, I'm pushing. Ow. This is probably visual. Give me a gun. This is probably visually the best BR I've ever played. Just from playing it for a few seconds. The graphics are insane. Should we take this instead of this? I guess. No, it's got 17 bullets though. I mean, this thing only has 19. That's not much more. MG kit, defibrillator. Okay, well, defibrillator is gonna come in clutch if my mate goes down. Oh, I see someone. Pretty far away. So what is the storm looking like? We're kind of in the middle. It's going good. How about you? I'm already really enjoying this. We just gotta loot some more though, because I got like no bullets. Kind of scared someone's camping up here. So how many kills do we have? 4? We have 4 kills already?
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map.
Man, we gotta do something because I got no bullets. I got absolutely no bullets. Well, I got 19 bullets, but that's not really doing much for me right now. Really hope this BR is good and it kills Warzone, but for real, I just hope it's good so that Warzone is good again. I've hated it since the Vanguard integration. So yeah, I agree. Warzone's been kind of up and down for a bit now, but it's honestly like, I'm actually really excited for it because they've been doing some pretty, or they've been announcing some pretty huge things. So I'm sure you've heard of it by now, but like the blackout mode, whatever that ends up being, we really don't know. Someone up here? Intel case.
That's a big win without intel. Keep it up.
So what is this?
Request immediate support here.
Support? Oh, that's gonna drop.
Supply drop is on the way.
I don't know what it is. Supply drop? Is it gonna be loot? But so they have the blackout experience coming. They have the Avalon map coming. They have Fortune's Key coming back. Like all that stuff does sound pretty exciting. Oh, ammo drop. Exactly what I needed. Throwing knives? Okay. What is an MG kit? How do you... What does this do? How do you use it, though? Wait, what? Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Well, what the hell is the MG kit, though? I can't do anything with it. I don't know. Oh, no, he's being shot. Oh, buddy's in shot. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, so I did hear this. You get one more chance. It's not like the gulag. You literally just spawn back in, but you only get one chance though. And then after that, you're dead. Good thing my teammates survived. But yeah, I think Warzone's gonna get a lot better this year though. Not a big fan of how boxy loot drops are. Yeah, they are pretty huge. Are there solos? Right now there isn't, unfortunately, which I think is a, you know, it's kind of unfortunate. But there is,
Sending you back in.
there is duos and quads only right now, but they're gonna add solos for sure. It is free, yeah. This is free to play. Get me in! Okay. We dropped with the gun, but I wanted one of the guns that I had when I died. These were not my guns. Did you pick this up? I don't know. Yeah, this is my stuff over here. Okay. Still don't know what the MG kit does. I want to get into some action, you know what I mean? Battlefield 5 had a battle royale as well. I played it like twice though. And I remember it being decent, but I never remember it being like incredible though. I do have faith in this. Do I think this is gonna be something I play all the time? No. But I hope it ends up being like at least decent. The map looks really cool. Like, it's literally just basically Hollywood. You know, I need armor plates. That's what I need. I mean, it feels just like Battlefield 6. It feels pretty clean. We go up here? Oh, shit, we can? Oh, shit. Whoa! No, you can't even stay up there. It just launches you. Oh, look at that pool over there. Holy shit. Oh, somebody's definitely here. Oh shit, yeah, somebody is. Where are they? Are they upstairs?
New mission available.
More armor, the better, right? Oh. Good thing I put in that armor, man. That armor saved my life. Oh, stop picking up new guns. Just get the armor. I gotta change my interact buttons because they're a little wonky right now. What is... I don't know what the MG kit is, man. What is all this shit? A rocket launcher? Is it better than the defibrillator? No. I mean, maybe actually. If somebody gets a tank, maybe it will be. I don't know. I want to go swim with the rubber duckies. Oh, this is some low water. You can't. This is a shallow ass pool.
Check your mission.
I do like that there's destruction though. That's good. Hold on, let me get a little screenshot of this. I need a thumbnail.
Got a target-rich environment. Stay
My
alert.
current thumbnail is kind of cheeks. There we go. I just needed a thumbnail. Like I said, the destruction is great because that's what's gonna make this battle royale pretty unique. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm not talking. Fortnite has destruction too, but I mean, like great graphics plus destruction. I mean, it's gonna be pretty cool. Like the fact that someone could be camping in a house and you could just blow it up with an RPG. But I think I'm always going to prefer the arcadey feel of Warzone. I just like having a different sort of feeling VR as well. I think they go hand to hand. I don't see anybody. And the map is getting pretty small.
And calibrate locator beacons. The more the squad has, the faster we'll get this done.
We have an objective? I don't want to do it. I guess you don't have to, but I'm sure it'll give us something good. You think I should go for it? Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't like how you can't drive all vehicles. I feel like that's kind of weird. A helicopter? No, that's a terrible idea. This is Battlefield. I can't fly helicopters for shit. Let's not do that. Okay. We need a couple more screenshots. Dude, there's like no one out here. Someone's definitely gonna go for the helicopter though. Oh shit. Where's he getting shot from? Oh. I'll wait till he gets closer. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Not nice. There we go. Whoa! Ah, damn it! No! It's always, you always get third party. That's always how you die. And he's gonna die too. I mean, I think once... Nope, never mind. Okay, we're dead. That's a fun match though. I had a good time. It was kind of slow, but you know, most BRs are pretty slow, if we're gonna be honest. That tends to be the BR thing. I don't know how long of this we'll play, but we'll see. We'll play a few games probably. Hot take, but I think it's time for campaign and COD to go. I play it once, and if it's good, then maybe again in a few years. Haven't played the BO6 campaign yet. Much rather the work. I'd much rather go to zombies and MP. No, yeah, I get that. I love the campaigns though, so like I personally don't want to see them go, but I do understand that thought process because yeah, I agree. I only play them like once or twice. Like sometimes I'll replay them in the future if I want to make like another ranking or something, but like generally, yeah, I'm not going to be replaying the campaign a bunch. But I think Black Ops 7 is at least trying to fix that problem by putting grinds in it, so you are more likely to replay it. Obviously, there's endgame as well, so that's part of the campaign technically. So, like, I think Black Ops 7 is going to have... I'm kind of worried about that campaign in other ways. Like, I'm sure it's not going to end up being a great campaign. Does it really matter which one we are? I guess it does. I don't know. I'll just be Assault. So, like I was saying, I think it's going to do better with having more things to do. Is it going to be a great campaign otherwise, though? Like, is the story going to be good? Is it going to be executed well? I have no clue. Please tell me there aren't loadouts. It's the thing I hate most about Warzone. I actually don't know if there is or not. I mean... We had the ammo crate thing, but I don't know if that was giving me a... Oh my god. This is the person in my squad. Oh my god, I gotta mute him. Mute. So what I was saying, we had some kind of gun drop, but I don't know if that was just like a random gun or if it was a gun I had like pre-selected or something. I have no clue. I might download it, but I don't know what to delete from my PS5. That's always the issue. There's too many freaking games out there, and consoles don't have enough space nowadays, which I think is so frustrating. Because I hate the idea that, like, if I don't have a game downloaded and I want to play it in the moment, like, sometimes spontaneously you just want to play a game, right? And now you got to sit there and let it download for, like, an hour. It's like, come on, you know? I miss Black Ops 7 multiplayer. I tried playing BO6, but I don't enjoy that. MP, for some reason, was thinking about getting Battlefield 6, but couldn't justify $70 on just MP in a campaign that looks bad. Yeah, I'm not even going to play the campaign. Battlefield games are pretty fun, but yeah, I don't recommend buying it if you're not like a big Battlefield guy and you're not probably going to play it that much anyways. I think it's a fun game. Like, I think it gives a very different feel than Call of Duty. Like, the comparisons between them I'm fine with because it allows for competition, but generally speaking, the games aren't like that similar. But I think it serves its own niche pretty well. I went back to replay a lot of the recent Battlefield games, and I actually was having a lot of fun in them.
Don't let any of them get out of there alive.
Like, Battlefield 5 is, like, in my opinion, the best Battlefield. Might be a crazy take, but out of all of them, that's the one I've enjoyed the most. And even going back to Battlefield 2042, which I have played before, but, like, I don't hate the game, though. Like, everyone hates it, but I'm like, it's not that bad. I'm not gonna say it's like a great Battlefield, but I had fun with it. And if someone could tell me in the comments what they hated so much about Battlefield 2042, please let me know. I don't know what it was, because I personally enjoyed it. Probably should have landed with my teammate. I don't know where he is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We just missed it. Oh, you cannot take fall damage in this game. Holy shit. I hear people. How the fuck do you know I was there?
Missions are up.
Well, I guess he heard my... I wasn't walking, though. Give me this, give me this. A shotgun? I'm not really a fan of shotguns in Battlefield. Ooh. Okay, armor is... Oh, that's a teammate. Armor is easily the most important thing. That's what I've been collecting more than anything. I feel like this might need more people, to be honest. 100 people doesn't feel like enough. The map is pretty big.
Got a new mission for you. Details
And
on
I'm
your
not seeing enough people to justify 100 people. So I think it should probably be 120 or 130 maybe. 150. Isn't Warzone 150? Something like that. Because this is like, should be a populated area, but I don't see nobody. Except for the one guy we just killed. I said I didn't want a shotgun, but I don't know. I feel like this could be kind of fun to use. Nah. But it is green, though, which means it has attachments. Right? Hope to make an endgame sub mode that is zombies only to fill the outbreak gap. I kind of feel like they will, but I also feel like zombies are probably going to be a bigger part to endgame than we think. Like, they didn't show a lot of zombie stuff in the endgame marketing, but they showed a little bit. I feel like there's going to be a lot more than we realize. But they should just do like a zombies only one as well. That would be pretty cool. I still have like no idea what endgame's really going to be like. Because they haven't really talked about it that much. They talked about it in like one initial reveal, and that was about it. Which I'm kind of surprised about. Like, talk more about it, man. Oh, I overshot that. Holy shit. Oh. Dude, he's getting good shots off at me. Holy crap. It's pretty good so far. Battlefield 6 was great. It scratched the itch I had of slower CODs before MW2019. I do not miss running at max speed sometimes. Or I do miss not running at max speed sometimes. Still love how fast newer CODs are too. Yeah, that's the thing. A COD, I think being fast-paced makes more sense than anything. But these games, I don't really mind if they're a bit slower. But my favorite Battlefield's... Oh, I mean, Battlefield 5, like I said, is my favorite one. That one is pretty fast, though. So maybe I do just prefer fast-paced things in general. Like, I don't mind this being a bit slower, you know?
Heads up. Enemy dropping into your area.
Is the person above or below? Oh, shit. Answered that question.
You have a hostile jumping onto your position.
What do you mean hostile jumping onto your position? Where? Dude, you cannot take fall damage, man. Oh my, I'm losing so much health from that. Oh, what the hell is this scope? Ew. Yeah, there's got to be loadout guns, because like this looks like a custom gun right here. Unless I'm wrong, I have no clue. I'm just guessing. The map didn't start like this, right? This isn't like destruction. I don't think destruction could go this crazy. It probably started like this.
Hostile shooter jumping into your area.
I don't know. Part of me feels like this isn't going to be like as popular as like Warzone, but I think it's still going to have its own niche and people are still going to play it a lot. But I think people are still going to gravitate towards multiplayer more than anything.
Blaze inbound. Watch your route.
I don't see nobody, man. What's the file size for this BR? I think it was like 10 gigabytes or something. I don't know for sure. It was just an update for the game. It wasn't too crazy. They also added like season 1 today, so there's a new map in multiplayer, I think, as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure where to go. You see, in Warzone, you can easily make this jump, but I don't really know if you can here. So I gotta be smart about this. Yeah, I don't think this BR is going to survive long. Just BR in general is about to completely die out. Blackout will be the last pump for BR. To be fair, though, people keep saying that, and people have been saying that since, like, 2021. So I don't know if I agree. Like, I'm sure at some point it will, but I don't think we're close to that. Just because, like I said, people have been saying that for years now. I remember Battlefield 2042 didn't even have a BR because I'm pretty sure, what do you call it? I think DICE themselves were thinking BR was probably not going to be around much anymore. Like, they thought it was going to die out too, but it didn't. It's 4 years later, it's still pretty huge. So I don't know. It's hard to say. What the hell is the assault rifle kit? I don't understand these kits.
Contact! Enemy vehicle located!
Let me grab this.
Doesn't look good.
Oh, there's got to be armor back here. Yep.
Mission available.
Well, there's definitely an enemy over here. What the fuck? Custom weapon drop? Okay, so that's a loadout drop. Oscar's Pizza. Was there not just an enemy over here? Okay, so I guess this is... Oh, there you go. This is my gun for multiplayer, yeah. Okay. Interesting. So they kind of do have loadouts. I'm not sure how easy or hard they are to get, though. I don't know where anyone is. I start running out in the open.
New mission is up. It's marked on your map.
Just got back from Japan. Highly recommend you visit. Food is amazing. I miss how cheap it was compared to the US. I would love to be honest. It's just that flight would kill me, though. I hate planes, man. And that would be like a crazy long flight for me. But who knows? Maybe one day. You know what? Dude, why is sensitivity so high on this damn thing? Where's my teammate at? I need someone to help me. Because if he was driving while I was using this... Oh, he thought. Come on.
Got a new mission ready.
Okay, we're getting the fuck out of here. That was crazy. Oh, that's water. That's water. That's water. Oh no, it's shallow. That's pretty shallow. This looks like we're playing fucking GTA. So where the hell? They were shooting at someone. I'm gonna go up. Get the high ground. Oh no. Dude, I gotta go on my fucking settings. The vehicle sensitivity is too crazy. What the fuck was that? Huh?
Lots of shooters out there. Stay on target.
Oh shit, you see that? You see that? Suckers! Oh, they got to cover. They got to cover. Lucky dudes. Not for long. Hell yeah. Come on, teammate, go revive him. Dude, this thing's crazy. Woo! Yo, you gotta revive me, bub. Where are you? Dude's on the other side of the freaking map. He's on the other side of the fucking map. We are not getting revived.
Medic!
And the storm's coming. Dude, I think the storm instantly kills you too.
Shit! Need a medic!
I'm pretty sure the storm just demolishes you.
I'm hit!
Like it's not like other games where it kind of like just makes you lose health. Like no, you literally just instantly die in this storm.
Need a medic!
Which is an interesting mechanic. It definitely sets it apart. I kind of don't mind it because it's like interesting. You don't have to worry about anything behind you. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, someone might be in the storm.
I'm hit!
Nope. No one's in the storm. So I can come back though, right? I don't know. This looks like an update like MW4 Warzone. It kind of does, yeah. Kind of does look like what MW4's Warzone will look like. I feel so sad no BO6 Zombies maps are carrying forward. Like, think about playing the inside of Shattered Vale Mansion as a survival map. I'm kind of torn on it because on one hand, yeah, I do think it would be cool from the perspective of playing those maps in cursed mode, like having the classic point system. Like, I think that would significantly help those maps, right? But on the other hand, I don't want Black Ops 6 to be like completely pointless in retrospect. You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking about a scenario of like how do you even like talk about Black Ops 6 anymore like years later? Like think about retrospectively looking at that game. You're gonna think to yourself, what's even the point of revisiting it? What's the point of even considering this like a game worth anything if Black Ops 7 is just, you know what I mean? It just has everything that Black Ops 6 has, but way better. I don't know. To me, it would feel weird. But I do agree, at the very least, what they should have done, or what they should do, like, they still could do it, technically. Maybe just bring over some of the locations as survival maps, like you said, the Shattered Vale Mansion. Like, that would be pretty cool if that was, like, a survival map. You don't have to bring over the whole Shattered Vale, but, like, just that as a survival map, that'd be pretty cool. The engines are connected enough now that they could easily just do that. Like, they can copy and paste it even. So I would be down for that, as long as it's extra content, not like don't throw that in as like, you know, replacement for new maps, obviously. But if it's like an extra thing, that's totally fine. Oh, redeploy tower, so he can get me back from the redeploy tower. He's not gonna though. Let's go again. I'm gonna make a new thumbnail though, because I kind of want to have a better thumbnail on my stream. My other thumbnail was ass.
Don't get hung up on it.
I get random urges to play Black Ops 1 and 2 campaign. I mean, they're really good campaigns. The thing is, for me though, if I ever feel like I want to replay a campaign, sometimes I'll just watch someone play it, which sounds weird, but I like seeing people's reactions to them. So like, if it's the first time playing it, like, it's fun to watch those, you know. And people still do those videos to this day. I don't think it'll be as popular as Warzone. Hell, Warzone won't be as popular as it was released during the pandemic. Yeah, no, that's true. It's never gonna be like, it's never gonna reach those heights. I don't think gaming as a whole. Nah, actually, I don't agree with that. Actually, I think in some cases yes, but the thing is there's more and more gamers every year, just based on the nature of how generations work. Unless there's more people getting into games than people quitting games, I guess is the best way to put it. So I do think gaming will get more and more popular, but I do think in general, in terms of like overall popularity, it might be tough to get to those peaks of like the pandemic. Because yeah, you're right, everyone was inside, so like the best time to be playing. Okay, trying to make a thumbnail real quick. It's not looking great, but it's not looking bad either. I'll put more work on the thumbnail later. I just want to make something quick. Nothing better than what I currently have, at least. What are your thoughts on the Super Easter egg being for Black Ops 6 and 7, with most of it being for Black Ops 7 and adding curse mode to Black Ops 6? We don't know the exact details of it just yet. If it's even gonna if it's gonna intertwine Black Ops 6. It did sound like they were kind of alluding towards that, though. I think it is weird and kind of a shame because, like, here's the thing: it's not hard to add some kind of Super Easter egg, even if it's just like a small reward. That's what I don't get. Like, people are talking about like, oh, they haven't had development time and stuff, but like, does it take development time to give players a reward for doing all the Easter eggs? It's not like we need, like, obviously, like Infinite Warfare Super Easter egg involved a whole new boss fight, right? That's obviously not going to be easy to put together, obviously, right? That is going to take time. But is a freaking, like, let's say the reward was, and maybe you say Activision would never do this, but let's say it was just like a free bundle or something. That's not even that crazy. Just giving people a free bundle, saying, oh, you beat all the Easter eggs, here, you get a free bundle. A free 2,400 COD points or something. That would they wouldn't have to do any extra work for that to happen, but it would be, in my opinion, a good enough reward to be like, okay, fine, you get a free skin, that's cool, whatever, cool. Or, you know, obviously people were saying the director's skin, like Richtofen, that made sense as well. You could have done, I said a boss battle mode. Now that would take a little bit of development time, obviously, but the boss fights are already there. But having like an Infinite Warfare style boss battle mode that you can unlock after doing all the Easter eggs, that would be really cool too. If you just want to jump in and do the boss fights without having to do the Easter egg, that would be a good reward. Why not? We don't need some like insane, like, oh my god, all these crazy things, director's cut, like new boss fight. We don't need all of that for it to be a decent Super Easter egg, right? It would be nice to have more of that stuff, but like, I don't understand this idea of like, oh, we're gonna save it for Black Ops 7. Why? Just give one for Black Ops 6 and then another one for Black Ops 7. And if you want to do another one that connects both of the games, fine, but that shouldn't be like the only thing, though. So it's definitely a shame. There's definitely someone here. I hear him. I can smell you. Or I was just hearing the teammate. What the hell's that thing? Okay, so yeah, the camos are just like the higher rarity weapons then. It's not like, no, it's not like a camo that a player puts on the gun. Is this a single shot weapon? No. It looked like a single shot weapon. Looks like the G3 from COD 4. This gun looks like it'll be pretty good. This little G3060. Blackout meets Warzone 2. Honestly, I kind of could see that. Does kind of feel like a mix of them. Carbine. Anti-vehicle drop.
Marking location
Whatever that
for
is.
support.
Copy. Stand by.
Is it going to be like a tank? No. No, it's not going to be a tank. It's an anti-vehicle drop, so it's just going to be like... Oh, anti-vehicle gear. Oh, like launchers and shit. Alright. I definitely hear another guy. What is this AR? The same one I just had. Oh, with the scope. Oh my god. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have this. Whoa!
Stand by.
What the fuck?
Heads up. New mission incoming. Check your briefing.
Oh, I tried. That guy felt like he had 1,000 health. Am I crazy? How's the BR feeling? It feels pretty good. I'm enjoying him. I am. It's not like incredible. I'm not like my balls aren't blown off, but like I'm still enjoying it. It definitely has a role to play, you know, in the battle royale space. Actually, that might be an interesting video. If you guys want me to do it, let me know. It probably would flop, but playing and ranking, not just playing and ranking every battle royale like that's ever released. Okay, you know, every popular one. I'm not gonna literally play every battle royale that's ever released. That would be ridiculous. But all like the popular ones, like Warzone, Blackout. This, I could also do Battlefield 5's battle royale. I could do Apex Legends. I could do Splitgate 2's battle royale. I could do Fortnite, PUBG. What are the other ones? I can't think of the other ones, but there's definitely other ones too.
Mission ready.
That'd be an interesting video and like ranking them, because honestly, I've never really sat down and thought of like what are the best BRs. Could even get some Minecraft Hunger Games action in there. I feel like Warzone at a point was my favorite BR, but like I don't think currently it's my favorite. But it's just the problem with Warzone is it changes so much that it's like, you know, hard to say it's your favorite when it's always so different. Honestly, think like the end of Blackout's life cycle, or the end of Black Ops Cold War's life cycle, was probably the best point for BR. Actually, maybe even this is a hot take. This is a really hot take, but even though Caldera wasn't the best, I do think
Mission details incoming.
Warzone during the end of Vanguard's life cycle was pretty good. Like Fortune's Keep and Rebirth, like playing those back to back, those were really fun to play
Got a new mission for
in
you. Details on your map.
Vanguard's life cycle. And even like I would say MW3's life cycle wasn't awful, because I thought they had some pretty fun map. Obviously they added back Rebirth and Fortune's Keep, made some updates to them, and I thought they were pretty good. It's just Urzikstan was kind of a miss. Like Resurgence is definitely my favorite part of Warzone. I feel like the big maps are usually a miss, and when the maps are good, it's like paired with the worst version of BR. Like with like Al-Mazrah is pretty good, but it was paired with the worst version of Warzone, so it's like
Heads up.
you're not gonna have fun with it, you know. I'm excited for Avalon though. I feel like Avalon's gonna be insanely good, and the whole Blackout experience, I feel like it's gonna be really good. Blackout is really fun as well. It's unfortunate you really can't find consistent lobbies anymore, at least not like big lobbies, but Blackout's always gonna be fun as well. Fortnite, I feel like, is probably the like actual best BR though. I don't know. I loved Fortnite until they added bots. Bots ruined Fortnite for me. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I used to play the shit out of Fortnite. Even like when it was not really cool to like Fortnite anymore, like people didn't really play it too much, I still really enjoyed it up until like I would say like 2020, 2021. And I don't know when they added bots, it might have been around that time. Ruined it for me. I don't have fun with it anymore. I'm like, well, I just feel like I'm playing against bots all the time now. It's kind of stupid. And you can't easily tell who's a bot or not, so it makes you feel so unrewarded. I'm sure there's a mode that doesn't have bots, but I don't know. I haven't really played. I haven't even tried to play Fortnite in years now. Well, look at these. Holy shit. This dude's got some high rarity weapons. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What is that?
Check your missions.
Oh, what? Pick it up! Ow! You know what? Did I do it? Fucking do it, bro!
Hostile shooter.
Oh, shit.
Your area.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. What? Dude, the fall damage is ridiculous. I don't care if it's realistic, man. It's fucking ridiculous. You tell me I can't make that drop? That was like 2 feet.
Wiped out. But don't
That was
get
2
hung up on it.
feet.
You'll get it.
How's the BR so far? It's pretty fun. I just don't like how much fall damage there is, though. Like, you tell me I can't make that jump? Come on. I remember Warzone at some points used to have fall damage problems, and then they said, all right, whatever. You don't have to worry about that as much. I get it, though. They're trying to be realistic. I get it. I get it. But no, it's pretty fun, though, so far. We played about 3 matches, and I'm having a good time with it. I don't think it's going to be like that replayable long term. I'm probably going to prefer to play Conquest and just the normal multiplayer, but it still is pretty fun. Do you think the New Zealand trick will work for Black Ops 7? Because I don't know which day to request off work. The New Zealand trick always works. Yeah, it'll work. Let me be, you know, I think it'll work. I'm not going to say for sure. I don't want you to request off work just because I said that, but I'm like 99% sure it will, just because it has worked every year for the past, at least the past 6 years. I don't know. It's been a thing for a while. At least when I was aware of it. At least on Xbox. I'm sure it'll work on other platforms. I'm sure there's ways to do it. I just know for a fact that the way I do it works on Xbox. I just don't know if it's going to work for everyone, though. Is it just me, or is moving super loud? Yeah, no, footsteps are pretty loud, but I guess it's kind of just like a Battlefield thing, though. You know, like they're kind of meant to be loud. How's the audio for me, by the way? Like, is any of the things too loud? I think I already said that properly. Yeah, it's probably fine, right? Let me set it to 70. Well, master volume is going to work for all these, right? I don't have to lower them myself. I always get confused about this, though. Like, master volume versus this, I don't know. Like, you would think master volume controls all this. I'll lower it anyways.
Capturing objective Bravo.
It does not work on PlayStation. I was told it does, but only now. Like, it didn't before, and apparently now it does. But don't quote me on that, though. I think it's a different strategy, though. You have to do something else. But I've been told there's a way. But I don't know. Why isn't the next game working? Let's quit. We'll back out and go back in. Do you grab attachments like Blackout? No. It's more like Warzone. Dude, this UI is disgustingly bad. I still don't understand, like, it's crazy to me, man. Like, it's an industry I've wanted to get into, but like, the UI UX stuff, but I don't understand how it's still so bad. Like, dude, like, surely they know that these are not the types of UIs that are gonna be, you know, appealing to players, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like, they had it down in the past, and I don't know. Prime Fortnite was different. It was actually crazy how many people were playing it. Yeah, it was insane. It was like winter of 2017 to 2018. That's when it was like prime, I would say. Everyone and their mother was playing. I mean, even I still played it for like at least a few years after that pretty consistently. I wasn't like quitting COD for it though. I know a lot of people like stopped playing COD to play Fortnite, but I was playing both pretty consistently. Are your expectations high for zombies in Black Ops 7? Are you expecting it to be peak for reals this time? I'm expecting it to be better than Black Ops 6, but I'm not sure. Like I'm almost certain it's gonna be better than Black Ops 6, but I'm not sure if it's gonna reach the heights of like BO3, BO4. I don't know if it's gonna be that good. I hope it is. I hope on everything that it is, but there's really no way to know for sure. It really just depends on what to me it depends on curse mode, right? If they actually make curse mode feel more classic in a lot of ways and they balance it properly and it's not just thrown in there as like, oh, let's just, you know, like a half-assed experience. If it's actually like a solid way to play the game and it feels just like you're playing the actual maps but in a more classic hardcore way, that's good. If there's good rewards given to you, if there's lots of fun things to unlock, and also the depth and uniqueness of the maps. That is other than the curse mode mechanics and stuff, the depth and uniqueness of the maps is like the second most important thing. The HUD as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the HUD themes are like, but that's so important to me. If they can nail the uniqueness of the maps, they give more map unique features, more map unique bosses, map unique mechanics, weapons, items, side Easter eggs. If they can do that and actually have maps be filled with content, filled with depth that is unique, then we'll be in for a good game for sure. And I think it has potential to be like top 5, maybe top 4 zombies of all time. I don't know if it's going to reach like Black Ops 3 levels though. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's really hard to tell at this point. So it's interesting that like some of the map is already on fire. Like it's not the full map every game, I guess, which is kind of weird. Oh, we're in formation. Oh, that's like a Apex feature, right? Are they were supposed to show us the custom HUDs before launch? Any ideas when that maybe is next week? It could be, yeah, this week or next week maybe. I'm definitely looking forward to that. In terms of marketing, what I think is left to market, I still think unfortunately they're probably not going to, but I still think they should talk more about curse mode. I think there's more we need to hear about it. Oh my god.
Bound over to that location.
Nice. Help me out, teammate. Help me out. Is this guy dead? Oh, nice. So, curse mode, I still think they should talk about it a little bit more. Just clarify some things for the players. Give them a better idea of what the mode actually looks like. Don't tell us everything, obviously, but there's got to be more they can market for curse mode, right? The HUD themes and just how the HUD looks in general, definitely they need to talk about that. In terms of multiplayer, honestly, I think they're good. Like, they don't need to talk about anything else multiplayer-wise. Maybe a little bit of skirmish 20v20, maybe talk about that. Maybe show the map layouts as well, like the mini-map layouts for each of the maps. But that's about it. Like, I don't need anything else for multiplayer. They've already shown a lot. We don't really need more. I mean, I would like changes, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I want them to add, like, streak looping by default and stuff, but in terms of, like, what they need to market, that's all they really need to market at this point. What else? Endgame. Endgame's the number one thing for me, other than, like, zombie stuff, like curse mode. They need to talk about Endgame, dude. Holy shit. They haven't said shit about it since the reveal. It's crazy.
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map.
Ah. I still don't get why armor's in cursed. I really don't. And this is why I'm a little worried, because does it mean that by default the mode's gonna be like the zombies are gonna be super sprinting or something? That would suck ass, because they didn't say that, but let's say it is that way. That would suck. Because I'm thinking, like, they're saying it's gonna be really hard to survive without armor, right? I'm seeing people surviving without armor just fine in modern zombies. I literally was, I don't know if you guys saw Donuts was playing. He got to like round 50 or something with no armor. He was doing just fine. right? It was difficult, obviously. It's not easy, but that's what people want. They want the challenge. So it's not like it's impossible to survive. I heard people were going around 60 with no armor in the beta as well on Van Dorn Farm. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what do they mean by, like, you need it to survive? Well, isn't part of the mode, like, isn't it meant to be a challenge, though? Like, I don't get it. And it's an option to turn off armor. It's not like you have to turn it off. So it's like, why not let people do a relic that does that? It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, my preferred thing would be if there was a balance there. If, like, it disabled armor, but it also removed damage scaling or something like that. That would be a better system for me. Because I don't want just to remove armor. I also want them to, like, rebalance it. But if they couldn't figure that out, then you might as well still give players the option, because who cares if they're making it harder? Let them do it. How do you feel about the time to kill on the BR? It feels really good. It's kind of similar to Warzone, I would say. I just think it takes a little bit too long to plate up, though. It's, like, insanely long to plate up. Oh, shit. He has no idea where he's getting shot from. There we go. Took 3 shots to kill him because I was not getting headshots. Okay, give me this, because I don't like that gun. Actually, hold on. Let's get some pump action shotgun action. I don't know why I said it like that. I said pump action shotgun action.
Check your mission.
Wait, did he kill him? I don't know. I guess so. I don't believe that guy's gone. Did I just see someone? Oh no, that was a fucking red dot on the wall. This map low-key looks nice. It is. Especially the like the estate areas, they look pretty cool. Whoa! Okay, what are you doing over here? That guy would have been smart to push me.
Check your mission.
I'm surprised he isn't. He is really dumb. If he pushed me, he would have easily gotten the kill. I mean, he's gonna get the kill anyways, because there's no way I'm living. Oh, shit. I didn't see all the fucking windows in the ceiling. Oh, no. Reload. They said zombies has a specific HUD theme. Are they talking about the ones we already know of or a new one? I'm actually not sure. You're right. That was confusing too, but I personally think they were just talking about the HUD themes. What does this guy say? I don't know what you're saying. But I actually don't know. Like, I think it was just the HUD themes they were talking about. I just hope there's... All I need is a classic score feed. That's what I need. I need a classic score feed and a unique looking HUD. That's it. If it's one of the ones you have to choose from. The only issue with the whole choosing from, if they don't split the HUDs between multiplayer and zombies, that's going to be so annoying because I'm not using the zombies HUD for multiplayer. Like, no. It'll just create the same issue, but the other way. So they better have that fixed for launch. Like, there should be no reason why the HUD in zombies should change the HUD in multiplayer and vice versa. It's just, there's no reason.
You got a weapon drop rolling in. Either any second.
Requires an engineer repair tool. Oh, this looks fancy. I hear so many footsteps. But I ain't seeing anybody.
Check your mission.
probably on the roof. Fuck it. You only live once. Oh, I knew the... Ah!
Fuck! I'm hit!
Oh, I can crawl. I can crawl. Go, 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 go! You know he's gonna be able to get me through over here. Teammate, you better revive me, bro. There you go. Good shit. Good shit. Good. Oh, he's so nice. How do you open this? Oh, I guess I already did. Oh my god! You better be watching that other door.
Check your mission.
I see the guy over there, but shooting him is kind of risky right now. Fuck it. Nice.
Press me, bro. Don't push.
Oh, I didn't see you, bro. Sorry. You're good. You're good. You're good. I don't have a defibrillator right now, unfortunately. Oh. Help me finish this dude off. Ah, he's long gone. He's long gone. Okay. What's up, Cam? Is this worth checking out? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm having a good time with it. With armor still in curse makes me think rarity will stay too. I hope not. I feel like it probably will just because they haven't said anything about it yet. I feel like if rarities wasn't going to be in it, they would have mentioned that. But I don't know. Rarities should not be in curse. There's no reason to have rarities. There's zero reason. And genuinely, like, it would be so disappointing because it's like, dude, it wouldn't even be that hard to do. It really wouldn't. Like, people talking about, like, rebalancing. It's not hard. I literally, like, all you have to do is just make it so the rarity is kind of tied to the Pack-a-Punch tiers, just like it was in Vanguard. It's not that complicated. And you wouldn't even have it show up on the weapon. It would literally just be like, oh, the weapon is PAP tier 1, so it has now blue rarity instead of just, you know what I mean? Like, it would kind of like quietly give you that rarity without it actually visualizing that. It would just make the Pack-a-Punch tiers would just be more powerful than they are basically in than standard. That's basically all it would be. It's not complicated. And it wouldn't matter because, like, you wouldn't need to do what Vanguard did where they put Pack-a-Punch weapons in the box. You wouldn't need to do that because you have the classic point system, so it's going to be easier to get points anyways. So it's like, it's not complicated. It'll make the game so much better. You only, loadouts or rarities are only there for the loadout system. That's it. It's the only reason it exists. So, like I said, no reason to change that. We just thought a classic mode was coming. So the thing is like, I'm not really like convinced that it's not meant to partially be a classic mode. I do think it is. It's just they're not going all the way with it, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I don't mean, okay, to be fair, they don't have to go all the way with it, but like some things like armor just should have been changed, in my opinion. They're just being like, you know, they didn't think they could do it, and they didn't want people to do it because they thought the game wasn't going to play properly without it. But again, it's like, even if it's hard to get to around 30 without armor, what's wrong with that? Like, do they not understand that people, they want zombies to be hard again? That's the whole point, man. It's okay if people use that as like an argument. They're like, why would they remove armor? It'd be hard to get past around 30. Yeah, that's the point, man. We want it to be hard to get past around 30. Not so it's unfun, obviously, though. You have to balance fun and difficulty properly. So, like, adding super sprinters, for example, yeah, it's going to make the game harder, but in not a fun way, in my opinion. So it's really, there's a balance there, clearly. And personally, I don't think armor's a system that I need in the game, but I don't mind it as much as other things. So I will say that I don't mind it as much as other things. Rarity, I think, is more important to me. I'd rather they remove rarity. But we'll see. Did you know if you mentioned Dexter, the stream would be taken down within 5 seconds? Yeah, if I even talk about it, Paramount's gonna come and get me. Paramount has been ridiculous with that, man. They are insane. Just absolutely bizarre copyright team over there. Like the company itself, they make good products. I love their movies, I love their shows, usually, right? But holy shit, their copyright team is stuck in 1977 or something. I don't know, I don't understand. Dude, that guy dropped! You see that? The way his body just collapsed. Oh my god. That was actually kind of like a realistic, like, looking fall though, like, you know what I mean? We've been stuck in this freaking warehouse this entire game. Oh, because the map is like the circle happens to be closing in on this area. Teammate, what's going on? We see anyone? I don't see nobody. Oh wait, we're not in the circle. Oh shit. Let's go again. I think at the end of the stream we'll play at least like one game of Conquest or something. We'll end it off with some Conquest. Probably on the new map. Ugh. The most annoying one I hear is don't use armor. Yeah, that's not a good argument. Yeah, I know. I actually kind of want to do a video. And Conjura, I don't know if you guys saw Conjura's video yesterday. It gave me the inspiration for it, but I was thinking it would be interesting to do like a video going over. I kind of done this before, going over popular like arguments in the zombies community. Like kind of like it's not gonna be one-sided. It's gonna be talking about, you know, regardless of the, you know, like type of person who gives the argument. Kind of just going over like responses to those typical arguments I hear and what my thoughts on them are. I think that could be interesting. Because yeah, like I've already did a whole video on that, the whole don't use armor thing. I did a whole video on that. It was more generalized though. It wasn't just the whole don't use armor argument. It was the whole don't use blank, like don't use this, don't use that. It's just such a bad argument because it's like it goes against, first of all, games are designed around those things, obviously, like that's one part of it, but also when it comes to challenges and like what people enjoy out of gaming, a lot of it has to do with the consistency in the challenge. It's fun because everyone else is struggling with it too. If you're the only one struggling with it, it's not fun. It's only fun if it's like, you know, everyone's collectively struggling to complete this challenge, and you know what I mean? There's exceptions to that. I'm not saying there's no exceptions to that, but in generally speaking, you're gonna have more fun with it if it's like everyone's challenged with this thing instead of just you yourself. So no shit, people are gonna want, you know, these systems to be designed that way by default. It's just the nature of it, which is why I'm glad they're like giving exclusive rewards to curse mode, because it makes it so you're more willing to play the mode despite the mode being harder, right? Which, to be honest, by default the mode doesn't even sound harder. Based on what they've described, it is not a harder mode by default, or at least not by that much. But obviously with like relics and stuff, it's gonna make it a bit harder. Let's go to the golf course. Golf course is the best part of this map for sure. Treyarch are gonna be so secretive with Curse, which doesn't work unless they are in a good position with the community, like pre-BO4. I don't trust them enough, which they proved with Armor. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel as well. Like, I get why they want to be so secretive, but I think this is your time to win over the community by like just being honest with it and talking about it more. Like, yeah, obviously don't tell us like the Easter egg stuff. Don't tell us how to solve the Easter eggs, how to find the relics. Like, no, don't tell us that. But what they should do, right? Honestly, what they should do in terms of marketing Curse, come out and just tell us like what the hell are the relics? Like how, like at least not all of them maybe, right? But talk about like a few more of them. They've only given us, this is crazy to hear, they've only talked about 2 relics so far. 2! I mean, is the game only going to have like 5 relics? Like, the fact that they only talked about 2 so far is kind of crazy.
Missions updated. Review them when you can.
So like, it would be in their best interest to just at least talk about a few more. Get fucked. So like what I think they should do, let's say there's like 30 relics in total. I don't know if there's going to be 30, but let's say there is, right? They should at least market 5 of them. That's the way I feel about it. Or like, no, let's say there's 20, even just 20. They should market 5 of them. And make sure they're like different ones that represent what the mode is trying to be, right? So like the ones they've talked about so far honestly make it sound like a classic mode, which is why I've been saying, of course people are going to see this as a classic mode, even if it's not intended to be fully that way. The only relics I've talked about so far are classic mode relics. They give, one of them gives you a 4 perk limit. That's the most classic thing out there, 4 perk limit. That's literally all about classic zombies. So they talk about that. They talk about the no ammo crates. That's it. Those are both classic things that obviously make the game a little harder. Not a lot harder, but a little harder. So, yeah. But talk about other ones. Talk about maybe one that, I don't know, makes the zombies Google Gaga at you or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Just some other relic they can think of that has nothing to do with classic zombies, just to show to people that there is other relics that aren't about classic stuff. That would make sense to market that. Oh, damn. Causing explosions to happen inside that building.
There's a redeploy point near you. Call in support if you have to.
I don't know why I did that. That didn't do shit. Hey, give me that carbine.
Check your missions.
I'm just gonna light them up with the LMG. How about that? Where they at? Dude, I caused this destruction right here just with my freaking C4s. They didn't do shit. They're on the roof. Nice. How do I get up there? Wait, hold on, hold on. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
Check your mission.
Oh, that was so sick. Oh my god, that was the coolest thing I've ever done in this entire game. That was so smart of me. Forgot destruction was a thing for a minute. Oh my god, that was so cool. I was hoping it was gonna drop them to the ground. It would have been cooler if they actually dropped to the ground. I thought I was shooting right below them. That was so sick. Oh my god, let me get their shit. Anything cool? They don't got anything cool though. I could redeploy thermobarbaric. I don't know what the fuck that is. So I can redeploy my friend, right? Why does the map look good? Yeah, it is really cool looking. Like visually, it looks gorgeous. Oh, but yeah, so what I was saying when it comes to marketing curse. So yeah, talk about those. Talk about a couple of the other rewards as well, because they talked about golden armor, but talk about other stuff. And genuinely though, I think they should quite literally tell us everything about the mode when it comes to what it's like by default. So don't tell us all the relics. Don't tell us how to get the relics, but tell us quite literally every single default mechanic. I don't know if they already have. I hope they haven't already. They've only told us 3 things: classic point system, no minimap, no loadouts. There needs to be more than that, right? I'm hoping no rarities. You know, I hope there's a few other changes as well. like the classic Wonder Fizz as an example. I'd love that to return. That shouldn't be a relic. That should just be a default thing, to be honest. But, like, they need to talk about that, right? They can't just not talk about that. What the fuck was that?
Toxic blaze inbound. Watch your route.
Oh, armor. You can't hold a lot of armor. Oh no, I have 6 plates actually. That's actually a decent amount. I was looking at the wrong thing. Let me get another screenshot. There we go. If we get no rarity, I'll be hyped. That's the only thing I pray for. Yeah, I agree. That would satisfy me. I hope there's no damage scaling as a thing, but I don't think so. They would have removed armor if they were able to remove damage scaling. I just don't like damage scaling. It's interesting too, because the longer we're with these classic, these modern mechanics, the more sort of problems I start to have with them. I start to realize all these other problems that I maybe didn't have before. Like, I never talked about damage scaling before all that much, but all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, actually, I don't like damage scaling. Didn't really think about it before though, but yeah, I don't like it. Look at this fucking golf cart. All right, let's look for some action because I don't like sitting around doing nothing. Oh shit. All right, I don't know what I was thinking. Why would I get out of the vehicle right in front of them? That was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. I'll take the L on that one. Ugh. I don't even want a classic mode. I love the idea of Curse being this pick and choose your mechanics because I think I can make my perfect mix of classic and modern. No, I get that, but the problem is it sounds like they're not really doing as many, at least based on what they've said. It doesn't sound like they're going all the way with it just because they're not doing the armor thing, the no armor thing, but who knows? You know, we're not really sure. And it's entirely possible they could even change their mind on that. You know what I mean? Like they could, oh shit. Someone's shooting me. They could like go back on it. What the hell? And in like DLC 1 or DLC 2, they could add the no armor relic, you know what I mean? Holy shit, dude, artillery's hitting this building. Oh my god! No! No! All right, they were ganging up on me. What was I gonna do? I think we'll play one more. We'll play one more. I gotta turn on my fan. It is getting hot in here. Wish I could play standard mode with the classic point system. Yeah, I feel like the classic point system, you know, honestly, I think when Black Ops 8 hits, they're just going to have the classic point system by default. I think they're starting to realize that nobody likes a new point system. Okay, most people don't like it. I'm not going to say actually nobody likes it. But here's the thing, though. When it comes to the point system, and I could be wrong, there's definitely exceptions. Again, I have rarely heard someone say that the old point system actively made them dislike the game. I've never really heard. Maybe like 1 or 2 people have told me that. Most of the time, it's either if they prefer the new system, they just prefer it. They don't hate the old one. They're just like, I prefer the new one, but I don't hate the old one, right? But the other way around, I've heard a lot of people, including myself, feel like the game is heavily negatively impacted by the new point system. So it's like, from Treyarch's perspective, it's a win-win for them to just go back to the old system. It doesn't, like, come on. That's what people want, man. I'm telling you. Trust me. Even casuals. This is not even like a casual versus hardcore thing either. Like some other systems might be that, where it's like, oh, some casual fans prefer having loadouts because they want to camo grind. Like that's not even the conversation with the point system. It's quite literally just like almost everyone I know prefers that older system because A, it makes points a lot more fun and satisfying to get in later rounds, and it also makes the strategies deeper and more intricate in the early rounds. It makes it more engaging, makes the weapons more varied. Like, bro, 100 reasons why the old point system was better. That's it. My 3 biggest wants is classic point system, no loadouts, no rarities. Damage scaling sucks too. Yeah, and thankfully we already have the classic point system and no loadouts, so that's already good. With that. Let's go. What the hell's Area 22B? I don't know. Most of the areas don't look that interesting, except for like the golf course area. Like that's by far the coolest looking part of this map. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for one of the houses. They said the relics are from the past of the Black Ops, so does that mean there won't be anything that's new that makes it harder? They said, I think they said some of them are that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they said literally all of them are that. Maybe they worded it wrong. I'm not really sure. I think there's going to be a mix of the two. I don't think it's just going to be like classic mechanics. And if it was just classic mechanics, then like, why are people trying to convince me that it's not a classic mode? I don't know. As a game dev, no armor relic is super easy. Just cap all difficulty scalings at round 30 instead of health, and disable armor while buys and items. Yeah, it's not impossible, really. They can easily pull it off, and I think they will due to all the backlash. But even if it didn't like work all that well, it doesn't harm you to just add it in anyways, right? If people feel like their experience is getting worsened by not having armor, then they don't have to use the relic. Like, it's not that complicated. I mean, I hope by the time we get to Black Ops 8, we don't even have armor as a thing anymore. In my ideal zombies thing, which I am still making, by the way. Still working on it. I don't have like an armor system like that. But it's just ideas though. I'm not actually doing anything with it, which by the way, we're gonna probably watch it on stream today because I think it comes out soon. There is a new custom zombies map coming out by a really talented custom map maker. I want to see if it's been posted yet. I don't think it has been. I think it was going to be posted at 1. It's from Sean, Twitter user cop for that. So yeah, it's gonna go live at 6 p.m. UK time. Is that 1 p.m. Eastern time? I don't know. Not really sure what that is, to be honest. Someone do the translation. What is 6 p.m. UK time for the US? But it's a map called Zombies in Vegas. And it's like a Spaceland sequel map, kind of. Or not a Spaceland sequel, Infinite Warfare sequel map in Vegas. It looks really cool. I've seen clips of it. It looks incredible. But it's probably going to be one of the most exciting custom maps. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But a trailer for it comes out today, so. Any new map that's like Infinite Warfare themed, I'm always all over that shit. So. Hour and a half from now? Okay. Yeah, no, it's a Vegas map. Yeah, it's it has the Eiffel Tower though, because there is an Eiffel Tower like statue in Vegas. But yeah, you're close though. But it looks really cool. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a whole, and you guys know me, I'm a big fan of casinos. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a whole casino on that map, and I'm assuming he's gonna have some like, you know, gambling things going on there when it comes to the casino, which I think will be kind of interesting. Not with real money. It's obviously with your fake currency that you have in zombies, obviously. But I think that'll be really fun for a custom map. I want there to be an official map like that too one day. But you know, I love custom zombies, man. I always tell people like that's reason enough to get Black Ops 3 on PC. There's a lot of really good custom maps out there. Like some people tell me that custom maps are like, you know, not great, but like there's a lot. Trust me, there's a lot of good ones. You could definitely cherry pick bad ones for sure. There's definitely ones that are low quality, low effort, but a lot of them are not that. Oh, I said 6. There's a second currency with it. Oh, that'd be interesting. So like kind of like the ticket system in Spaceland. If no armor relic makes it too hard, players can just turn it off, but have it as an option. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't hurt to have it as an option. I don't really understand why. It's like they want us to interact with armor so bad, but I'm telling you, man, people just don't like it. I'm telling you, we just don't like it. And that's okay. We don't have to like it. That's an LMG. Look at the poor tennis court. Dude, I feel like I don't run into people often enough in this game. I think that's my only criticism so far of this BR. It needs more players. There's not enough, like, players. Because holy shit, dude, I don't run into people, like, at all. Some people like slower paced BRs like that, when you, like, barely run into people, but I don't know. There's not enough to, like, loot. So it's like, I'm just kind of running around most of the time. Definitely needs more people. I feel like Warzone has a good amount of people. Like, I don't usually get into situations where I'm not running into people. But I could literally stand out in the open and no one's in the area. Like custom maps I can play are the ones with PS3 textures. Yeah, when I used to use a laptop to play custom zombies, it was pretty rough. I had to play on like the lowest possible graphic qualities. My PC is not great right now, though. I might build a new one soon. I just don't want... I hate... Like, it was a fun learning experience to build my PC. It was. But I do not want to do it again. I really don't. It took like 10 hours the first time. I'm sure it's going to be just as long the second time. And it sounds like it'll be quite a lot.
Area marked. Need smoke now.
Oh, what? Smoke? Oh, no. No! Oh my god, are you kidding me? I just made it easier for them. I just made it easier for them. I didn't realize that was a smoke bomb.
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map.
That's pretty cool, though. I just didn't use it right. I gotta destroy their cover.
Weapon drop coming in now.
Where the hell they go? Excuse me? They disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know where the hell they went. I mean, I guess they went this way? That shit's engulfing the map. Actually, we gotta run. We gotta be in the circle. I think this should have added the classic point system to Black Ops 7 beta so that it at least feels a bit different than Black Ops 6, because I've left feeling more scared after the beta. I said they should have added curse mode in general. I think that would have been a good inclusion to the beta, so then we could have tried the classic point system, because I agree. That was my biggest issue with the beta. I was just thinking to myself, this would be so much more fun with the classic point system. But the new point system honestly makes it not fun, because it's like you want to try out new weapons in the later rounds and it's just not really something you can easily just switch out and do. So it's not really that fun. Like you're kind of just stuck using the same couple guns and I don't know. Less satisfying, just less enjoyable all around. That classic point system is going to hit like crack in curse mode. Only thing that sucks though is not having the classic melee though, because it's gonna like obviously I love to do the you'll you know shoot in the leg and then knife them in the early rounds, but now it's gonna be a gun butt instead of a knife, and that kind of sucks. Unless you shoot them in the leg and then pull out your dedicated melee and then knife them, which I guess you could do that, but it's not the same. Oh, dude is twitching out.
Last one standing. Make it count.
But we got some purple weapons now. That's good. These are filled to the brim with attachments. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh shit. Why has no one ported IW to BO6 maps and customs? Well, you can't port them though, that's the thing, right? Because of just the way the engines work and the tools, you can't like port a map like that. And I guess it's easier to grab assets, which they're still making them sometimes even like, it's not as simple like copy and paste even for like Black Ops 2, but it's easier to do it for Black Ops 2 to like get assets, I think, from that into the newer games. I think with guns it's different though, because they've definitely done that with like IW and BO4 guns and stuff, but I guess it's just, it would be too hard to do that with a lot of the other maps.
Details incoming. Stand by.
Like if you want to do that with Terminus, you would basically have to make it from scratch. Which I guess you could do, but I don't know. Did you see that Andrew Lincoln and Scott Gimple were spotted together? I did see that, yeah, in London. It doesn't necessarily confirm anything, but I definitely think they are talking about bringing him back soon, which I hope they do. If it was up to me, finish off Daryl Dixon with Season 4, obviously, right? Finish with him getting back to Commonwealth. Finish Season 3 of Dead City with Negan and Maggie getting back to Commonwealth as well. Oh my god, this gun has no recoil. Oh my god. Dude, a no recoil gun in this game hits like crack. So what I was saying is you bring everyone back to Commonwealth, right? And then you either do, these are two options you have here. Actually, three options. You either do the Ones Who Live Season 2 and just have that be literally all the characters reunited at Commonwealth. Oh my god. Have that be all the characters reunited at Commonwealth. Along with some of the classic characters from the OG series that weren't in the spin-offs, like Gabriel and Aaron and stuff like that. And then you just finish off their storylines in that Season 2 of the Ones Who Live, just like that, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Or you do a brand new mini-series, start from scratch Season 1, just one season though, like a mini-series. But again, have it be like all the characters reunited. Or you do a movie as like a Walking Dead finale special thing, right? Either way would work with me as long as they bring all the characters back for one final like event and make it the final event. Don't be like, oh, let's do a whole nother 10 seasons of this. No, just finish up the damn characters and then reboot the whole franchise. Or not reboot it, but like do a new story, new show, new characters based on the Clementine character from the video game. That's what we need, bro. That would feed families, man. And let me direct it. Let me showrun that shit. I have ideas up my ass. I've been saving them for 10 years. I actually do though. Like I genuinely have, I've written out an entire outline for what that show could look like, and it would be like $1 billion show. Holy shit, this building's hanging off the ledge. Is that a tank? Oh, hell no. I do have an RPG though. Should I be the one guy who tries to take out the tank with the RPG? Oh! I hit it. I mean, one hit's better than no hits. I didn't see a hit marker though. Why haven't they confirmed survival cursed? That is true too. They haven't said anything about that. And I'm telling you, if they don't have cursed in survival, That would be the biggest what the fuck of all time. Because, like, why? Like, that makes no sense. Like, quite literally, both of those modes are trying to emulate classic zombies in some way, shape, or form. It's taking an element of the classic games. Why would you not combine them? That would be crazy if they did. And if they, like, if they actually, like, let's say they don't have it at launch. Okay, that's fine. Like, it would be upsetting, but whatever. I'll deal with it. But if they also don't add it in the DLC at all, I'm gonna, like, genuinely, like, I'm not even know what to think at that point. I'm gonna be so shocked. Because it would be like, what was the biggest layup of all time? Like, it's so, it would be so easy to do that. And people were telling me, like, oh, it wouldn't work because there'd be no relics to find. Like, what you don't have to do that, though. The relics you unlock would be usable for any map, right? That's how it works. I don't think it's like a map unique thing. So if you unlock a relic playing Ashes of the Damned, you would just be able to use it in survival then. It's not like you have to, you know, I don't really see the problem with that, personally. Or even if there's no relics and it's just the classic point system. Hell, that'd be enough for me, you know? At least for survival, like, I'd be down with that. It's like these easy layups Treyarch can easily get, but I just, if they don't do it, it'd be so sad. Telltale The Walking Dead show would feed families. It would. I'm telling you, it's not even funny how good it would be. I said this for years because the thing is, right, that show or that game is popular even with people who don't watch The Walking Dead show. That is the most important thing, right? So the problem with The Walking Dead right now is that it's only attracting people who have quite literally watched every episode of the main Walking Dead show, all 11 seasons, which is like why no shit the new shows aren't getting a lot of viewers. Because is a new person gonna load up The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon? No, they're only gonna watch it if they've seen the entirety of the OG series. So you're really limiting how many people are gonna watch it. And obviously with all the other shows as well, it's really hard to get into The Walking Dead at this point. And so what they could do is they could just continue with these characters forever. And like I said, you're never gonna get more views. You're not gonna introduce new people into the franchise that way, right? But if they start from scratch with the Clementine series, you can literally call the show Clementine. Don't even call it The Walking Dead Clementine. Don't even put The Walking Dead in the title. You don't need to put Walking Dead in the title. Just call it Clementine, because that name is synonymous with the Walking Dead game. Most people will think of that game when they think of the name Clementine, right? So that's all you have to call it. You market it with the trailer showing it's like, okay, we're going to be adapting the first season of that game for the first season of the show. It literally, like, even people who don't watch The Walking Dead or aren't interested in The Walking Dead, as long as they play that game, they're going to be instantly interested in it. And as long as you have good writers, good directors, a solid budget, that shit would blow up. You cast the perfect Clementine, you cast the perfect Lee, Kenny, all these characters. Oh my god, it would go insane. And you could do like literally like 8 seasons of that, and it would work perfectly fine. You could have like first season would be like 1 season, second season could be a few seasons, 3, like, you know what I mean? Like, you would, each season would probably be a couple seasons, or each game would be a couple seasons. And I don't know, man, it'd be perfect because the game is good. It's great. Like, I love it, but there is a lot of missed opportunities and a lot of missed potential. That's how I feel about it. So I have not played The Last of Us. I haven't, but I've heard that the game is practically perfect. It's like such a good game, right? This first season. I heard the second game is pretty good too. Some people don't like it though as well. But here's the thing. So that's the problem with making an adaptation for a game that's already considered perfect. It's like, well, how are you gonna make it better? Or like, you know what I mean? You're just gonna end up pissing people off in one way, shape, or one way or not. But with the Telltale stuff, the game is very imperfect. There's a lot of issues with the seasons. So you could do so much more that makes it better. There's so much more potential to live. There's so much things that can fix it. Like, holy shit, it would be so good. I could talk about that all day, but you know, I don't want to bore people with it. I'm just saying, it'd be a masterpiece if done right. I never played Telltale Walking Dead game past the first one. Just watched my cousin play it, so I always prefer Lee over Clementine. Hate Clementine. She's a 10-year-old, man. But actually, I have a great idea for what they can do with that character in the later seasons that I thought was really cool. I don't want to like talk about it too much just because I don't want to spoil the games for people, but I guess the games are pretty old at this point, though, so it's not like the end of the world, but I have a lot of ideas with that. It'd be like a really cool, like, full circle thing. Stuff that the games never even did. I don't know where to drop. Have we dropped here? I don't think so. No Walking Dead in the title, viewership goes down. I think it'll be the opposite. Because hear me out, right? The Walking Dead doesn't even get views anymore. The new Daryl show got like 30,000 views per episode, which is really bad for a TV show that used to be like millions of views per episode. So like, I don't even think Walking Dead has a pull like that anymore, right? And I think putting Walking Dead in the title, all it would do is it makes people, like I said before, it makes them feel like they have to watch other Walking Dead shows before watching the Clementine series. You know what I mean? So it's like, you do that and it's like, people are gonna be like, oh, I gotta watch 30 freaking seasons of television before I can watch this, probably, right? And then they're gonna instantly just be uninterested. But if you don't even put Walking Dead in the title, then it implies that no, it's just a new series. It starts from scratch. You could like market it as a Walking Dead show, obviously. You could even like put it in the universe of the Walking Dead. Like the poster would say Clementine and then like a little in the universe of the Walking Dead or something like that. Like, you don't make it the title, but have it be like something that's at least like, you know. Yo, they're copying BO7. What the fuck?
Got a new mission for you.
I'm kidding. These are real things, actually. They actually exist in real life now, which is crazy. It's not even like a futuristic thing anymore. It's just modern. Yeah, Treyarch did bring back Grief with no private matches. That's true. But that was more of a technical thing, probably, which is still a shame. Don't get me wrong. It sucks that they didn't do it. But I think there's some like technical problem with that, which is why they didn't do it, which is, it's so stupid. It's so frustrating. I wish they would fix that stuff and make it so we can get back to having actual private matches. 'Cause I miss private matches, man. Even multiplayer private matches suck now. They're just not the same. They don't hit. They took away all the customization. Yeah, I love the Walking Dead game. I do too. Is there anything that you desperately want to get added to Black Ops 7 Zombies that you would stream transit for 24 hours? It wouldn't be like a specific thing. I mean, obviously I want no rarities and cursed, but I guess like something that would get me that riled up is if it's just like, oh, a competitive PvP mode in zombies. Yeah. Kind of like that Zombie Blood Rush mod from BO3 that I always talk about. I talk about that shit too much though. But if that was added, that would be so cool. Even with the modern mechanics, I still think that mode would be really fun. But ideally, they would have it in Cursed though, obviously. Even if they bring back Grief, I hope they have it in Cursed. Like, Grief should not be in Classic with the Classic mechanics. Would you rather have a Clementine show or have the Chaos story be the main story again? Oh, Clementine show. No matter how much I love... Because, like, at least with Call of Duty, we're still getting Call of Duty zombie stuff, right? But, like, they may never do anything with Clementine ever again in that story. Like, I would like Telltale to make, like, not another season necessarily, but, like, another Walking Dead type game in that universe, just not with Clementine, maybe. I always thought continuing Javi's story would be cool. But... No, I would rather the TV show. But here's the thing, right? This is the only issue with that. I have been thinking about ideas for an adaptation to that shit for like, I kid you not, since I was 12 years old. For the past like 13 years. So like, I don't even know like, if it would ever happen, which I still don't think it will. If it was to ever happen, I feel like my expectations for what I think it should be are so like personal at this point that inevitably it probably would end up disappointing me in some way, shape, or form. That's why I've always said the dream job is show running that damn series. Like, I don't even want to make anything else, man. I want to make that. Okay, that guy is absolute cheeks. Are we sure that wasn't a bot? Is there even bots in this BR? Because holy shit, that guy was cheeks. I don't know. they would butcher it like The Last of Us. Well, here's my opinion. I mean, I actually like The Last of Us show. I haven't played the games though, so I'm not the best person to give an opinion on that. Even if it ended up being worse than the game, I think it's still worth trying though. You know, I would rather they tried and then it end up being bad than they never try at all. So. But obviously, ideally, it wouldn't be bad. You know, you get the right directors, the right showrunners, it would be fine. Calling a show Clementine is like calling it Call of Duty Cold War. It ain't gonna. Why not? Is there any other show called Clementine? Probably not. Actually, I'm gonna look that up. Now I'm curious. Because if there isn't, then that shit's free reign. There's a 2019 movie called Clementine, but that's it. And it's a very unpopular movie. That's it. Just one movie in 2019. So you could still call it Clementine. I got you, bud.
Hey, look at me. Stay with me.
Come on.
You have a hostile jumping onto your position.
Wait, are these not bots? I'm sorry, but like, why do these guys, like, they're not moving like humans? That guy was quite literally moving at like 1 mile per hour. Like, you think getting shot at, you're gonna like run around a bit, but dude was literally not moving. Oh shit. Okay, so this is a hot spot apparently. What the fuck?
Weapon drop inbound. Grab what you need.
Where's this guy's armor at? Did I already pick it up? I already picked it up. Oh shit! Dude, this gun is nasty, man. Literally has 0 recoil. Oh shit! No! Help! If we can kill this guy, that would be kind of crazy right now. I'm kind of going off. Is that guy over here? He's running this way. We gotta get going though. That, oh shit, that storm is coming. Oh my god. I did not see that. Holy shit. Oh my god. That shit is coming in. Wow. We all know Survival Instinct is better than the Telltale series. That game was so bad. Still can't believe they've never had a open world Walking Dead game. It's insane to me. That would be such a layup of a game. But instead, every time a Walking Dead comes out, it's like, you can tell it's just like they don't give a shit. Like they know it'll do decently well because it's the oh shit. Because it's the Walking Dead IP, but it's like it always ends up being ass. The VR games are pretty good though. They got good VR games. Grief should be in Black Ops 7. This is a BO2 sequel we're talking about. No way they're not going to bring back Grief. I think they will, but my worry is that they're going to wait till like season 4 or some shit. It should be season 1 reloaded. Grief should come back. Honestly, it should be there at launch, but I could wait till like season 1 reloaded, maybe season 2 at the latest. No reason it should take longer than season 2. Yeah, Black Ops 7 campaign I'm a little worried about as well. I feel like Endgame and all the like the camos and stuff, I feel like they're trying to add a bunch of stuff to make it so it's not going to be ass. But it might end up being ass, I don't know. Clementine show or a COD zombie show? Clementine. Yeah, definitely Clementine. I don't even want a COD zombie show. I want a COD zombies movie. I personally think it would work better as a movie. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that. I think it would work better as a movie. I'd want to see that shit on the big screen. I feel like a show would end up being like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a show kind of thing to me. Even though there's a lot to it, still think it would work better as a movie. A movie franchise though, not just one movie. You'd have to do a couple movies, but I think it would work better. Have you ever seen the Walking Dead Telltale custom map? Yes, I have played it actually on a video, so go check it out. That video flopped harder than any video I've ever posted in the past like 2 years, but it's a fun map though. My custom zombies map videos don't do well, so that's unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get more water. We're gonna continue to play a little bit because I want to keep playing until they drop that trailer for the what do you call it? The Zombies in Vegas map, because I would like to watch it on stream together. And yeah, I'll be right back. All right. We'll play one more. We'll play one more game, and then I think we'll play some multiplayer after that. What is Gauntlet? I don't know. It doesn't look that interesting to me though. Gonna have one of these apple bars because these things are so good. They changed settings in MW3 after making its own app. Wait, really? I didn't even know that. I don't think I've replayed it since they did that though. Compare Survival Instinct to GTA 5. It's like shit versus a steak dinner. The Walking Dead Destiny's greatest game of all time. It is crazy to me that Walking Dead has made 3 bad games. Like, and like popular games too. Like they're not just like mobile games. Like Survival Instinct, The Walking Dead Destinies. Those are 2 released games that were absolutely cheeks. And then they also had Overkill's The Walking Dead, which doesn't even exist anymore. You can't even play it. Actually, fun fact. I was gonna make a video of playing and ranking every Walking Dead game that's ever released. I decided not to, or at least I decided not to do it yet, because I didn't think it was worth it. I had to buy all these Walking Dead games, and just, they're all ass, you know? It's annoying because the only good ones are non-traditional games. Like, Telltale is, like, great, obviously, but it's not really a game. It's more of an interactive story. It's not really a game in the usual sense. And then the VR game, Saints and Sinners, is really good as well, but it's a VR game. It's not, you know. So. They're still games, but they're not traditional games. Those are the only ones I would put in S tier. Saints and Sinners, Haven't played Saints and Sinners 2 yet. It looks really good though, so I'm sure it's just as good. And then obviously The Walking Dead Telltale. Like season 1 and 2 I think are S tier. This is so good.
Closing in on the drop zone. Now we
Can't
should
believe
find out what's going on.
they canceled the COD Zombies solo game that Jason Blundell and Lee Ross were going to be a part of. So,
Go for deployment. Give him hell.
I could be wrong, but I don't think that was a Call of Duty game though. I think it was going to be a game, maybe like zombies based, but I don't think it was supposed to be a Call of Duty zombies game though. But I could be wrong. I don't remember hearing the Call of Duty part though. I just remember hearing they were thinking about working on a game together that was going to be like something, might have been zombies related, but I don't think it was Call of Duty related though. Nice. Oh my god. Wait, why am I running into the freaking missiles dropping? That wasn't smart of me. I don't think Grief's popular enough to come back.
Mission's updated.
Maybe they should make it better then. That's the issue. It was just not that. It was not good enough. I feel like. I'm telling you, cursed mode mechanics with Grief would go so hard, and even like the relics, you could make it so the relics only exist in like, I don't know, like you can like make it so like the relics turn on at certain points, turn off, like, you know what I mean? To just kind of spice things up. And private matches too. People were planning Grief leagues. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like people were planning whole ass Grief leagues and stuff, and it all just didn't work out because they didn't have private matches in Grief. Such a shame. They could have done like, even like Treyarch themselves could have like done community Grief tournaments and stuff like that they make themselves. Like there's so much shit they could have done.
Heads up. Check the map.
Oh no, I'm dead, I'm dead. There's too many windows. I don't know what to do. They're running all around here. Oh my god. With a 1 bullet, 0 bullets to spare. Or like in the mag, like I was literally about to reload. I had just enough bullets to kill him. That is insane. Wow.
Your mission is up. Marked on your
I
map.
should probably redeploy my friend, right? Yeah. Ideas on easy changes for the MP loadout system, removing a tactical, adding an extra lethal, and vice versa. Looper being default. Gunsmith attachment limit should be 3 instead of 5 with Gunfighter 6. I agree. Yeah, making closer to pick 10 is good, obviously. Anything they can do to make it a little bit closer to pick 10 would be huge. Even if it's not exactly pick 10.
Your reinforcements are on the way.
I like how they didn't want to copy the gulag system, so they just said, yeah, you just spawn back in right away if you die. they don't want to do the whole gulag system. They're like, ah, they'll call us a COD copy if we do that. which I think the system works okay. Custom Maps has its highs and lows for viewership wise. Wish it was on console because it would be super popular. I always thought that the views would be higher because it wasn't on console, just because, I mean, obviously I want it to be on console, but I think the views might be higher because people might watch it being like, oh, I'm curious as to what this map is like because I can't play it for myself. But no, viewership is pretty high for Custom Zombies for other people. It's just not for me though. Like, I've just never had Custom Zombies videos pop off. At least not many of them, because I'm not a Custom Zombies YouTuber, but someone like Tim Hansen will post a Custom Zombies video and it'll do pretty well. So it really just depends on the creator, I guess, and like what their niche is. I'm not really a Custom Zombies guy in general. People follow me for my opinions on official maps, but I really do want to do a video like top 50 custom maps ever, because I think that would be helpful for people to know what are the best maps if they're getting into Custom Zombies. Then they could like click on it and be, okay, these are the maps that are considered the best. These are the ones I should download. Because I played a lot of custom maps. It'd be fun to talk about which ones I think are the best. I'll tell you right now, I think the best one is probably Nightmare. Nightmare is so good. But I hope this new Zombies in Vegas map ends up being the best because it looks really, really great. Look at this guy. Nice. He had no idea where I was.
All right, new mission is up. It's marked on your map.
I'm so angry they moved Looper to tier 3 with bankroll. Now I can't have both. And increased footsteps, so I need a ninja. Yep. I wasn't a big fan of that either. Looper should not be a thing, man. I'm telling you. Just have it by default. I think Expert would sell his newborn child for a Clementine show. It depends. Depends. No, I'm kidding. They gotta do it though, man. It's such a layup of a show. The Walking Dead SNES looked so bad watching you play. It looked like a game from 2012. Yeah, and like I thought I was at least gonna have fun with how like stupid it was, which I think I did in some cases, but other parts of the game was just like boring as well. It wasn't just like so bad that it's good, because there was moments like that, but a lot of it was also just boring. I didn't think the game was gonna be good though. Some people were like, oh, so disappointed. I never thought the game was gonna be good. From the moment I saw the first trailer, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be ass. Whoa!
Weapon drop coming in now.
Where the hell was that guy shooting me from? Lee Ross said it was a standalone zombies game not connected to COD. Okay, so yeah, it was like a zombies game then, it just wasn't a COD zombies game. Still could have been really cool though, obviously. Especially if it was similar to COD Zombies with like the round-based element. That could have been really cool. Problem is though, you're just not gonna get that COD polish anywhere else. I've always said this, like, so I felt with, even with Battlefield, like, no matter how fun this game is, it doesn't have that COD smoothness. Nothing has the COD smoothness but COD. It's why that franchise is so popular. It's the #1 reason for me. And I'm not sure why other franchises can't hit that. I mean, I guess they don't have the same budgets as COD, obviously, but like, if other franchises were to get the same smoothness as Call of Duty, they would be as popular. Like, this might be graphically better than COD, but not in terms of smoothness. Nothing beats COD smoothness. If Endgame is like MWZ, I'm excited. Yeah, because the first month at MWZ was some of the most fun I've had in zombies. I'm not even sure. I'm hoping there's going to be a lot to it, because I think that would be pretty cool if it was like Outbreak in some ways, but they haven't said a lot about it, so I don't even know if there's like going to be a looting element to it, but I don't know. Not really sure. It is an extraction mode, right? Like, that's what they said it was, so could be. They can make it so the players vote which relics are turned on before the start of the match. Yeah, that could be interesting. And yeah, it'd be easy to do Terminus versus OG crew. Or you could probably choose your operators as well, I'm sure, but... And yeah, they already have the survival maps. It's already, like, ready for that, so... Maybe they want to wait to add grief until there's more survival maps in the game. So, like, that's Season 1 Reloaded then would be the perfect time to do it, in my opinion. I don't want to see no LTMs, dude. Like, I'm telling you, if we go through another year of a bunch of freaking Cowabunga cranked and stuff like that, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, we don't need Cowabunga cranked. We don't need zombie snacks. Like, we do not need these modes. These are terrible LTMs that don't exist past a month anyways. No. Permanent modes is what we need to be focusing on. Permanent, good, unique modes. MW3 was kind of like Pick 10, right? With certain vests removing or adding items. Yeah, it had some elements of that. Not like exactly. But I think they changed that. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it was only like that at launch. But then I think currently today they made updates where now it doesn't do that anymore. I'm not really sure why. Like, the vests don't remove any equipment anymore. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. There are some changes that it makes, like the perks, though, still. But I don't... They made some big changes to it. Wait, why did I skip the revive? That was stupid of me. The Blockbuster map? It sounds familiar. I probably have played it. I just don't remember. I think I have, though. I would love to start making custom maps, too. That's something I've been wanting to do for ages. I honestly think custom zombies is going to come to console eventually. I think they're just trying to figure out how to do custom tools because they don't know how it's going to work, like, with having a new COD every year, right? It's easier to do on games that just are a singular game that updates itself consistently, but I think they're worried of, like, okay, if they add custom tools to Black Ops 7, for example, like, what happens when MW4 comes out? They're not sure how to work that. I think they're trying to make it work, and I heard rumors that mod tools might be coming to MW4, which I think it'd be such a shame if the first COD we get mod tools again is a game that doesn't even have zombies. Like, come on. But maybe with those mod tools they could add zombies to MW4, who knows. But I think we probably will get them within the next couple years. After this game, Battlefield 6 has custom tools, COD's gonna want to do them next as well. So I think they are working on it, and I hope obviously it would come to console if it was going to be a thing for sure. But I personally don't think we're going to see like full-on custom zombies probably till like 2027, 2028. I still think Sledgehammer is going to make a zombies in 2027. I know it's currently rumored that they're not going to, but I can't see them doing anything else. Like, it makes no sense. Zombies is more popular than any other third mode they've done. Why would they not do zombies? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Like, people were saying they're going to do a get high mode as the third mode. That's not even a co-op mode. How could that be the third mode? Third mode should be the co-op mode, not get high. Get high is like a fun little LTM thing, not a freaking co-op mode. I don't know. And Black Ops 7 is apparently rumored to have get high. It's apparently going to return. So why would you... There's no need to expand upon it to make it its third mode. That doesn't really make sense to me. Oh yeah, they could do a year 2 update for BO7 zombies, that's true. But I don't know if the problem with that is they're making a whole new engine for, not really a whole new engine, they're making heavy updates to the engine for MW4. At least is what I heard. So that's probably where the mod tools are going to be. So I don't know if that will be retroactively usable in BO7. You know what I mean? Like, remember when they added crossplay to Modern Warfare 2019 and they didn't add crossplay to Black Ops 4? It's kind of like that. I don't think they're going to go back and be like, oh, we're going to actually have this be available there too. I just don't think that's possible. Does this guy not realize the storm is going to eat him alive? What is he doing? Yo, you're going to die, dude. Oh, he's trying to revive me. Dude, you're going to get killed. You can't revive me there. You have to... What is he doing? What is he doing? You gotta go. Find another place to revive me, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What makes COD so smooth? It's not even like just like some CODs. Honestly, every COD is pretty smooth. Like some more than others, but they're all the smoothest games I've played. You know, nothing beats it. As much as I hate what being a part of COD has done with zombies, with it having to be more casual, if it wasn't connected, I don't think we would still have zombies around. Yeah, that's true. Part of the reason, like, people always want a zombie standalone game, and look, I would love that for other reasons as well, but would it be as popular? I don't know. Depends. Out of all the LTMs they keep in BO6, they chose Cranked. I hate Cranked. You know why I hate it so much? I don't just hate it because I think it sucks. I hate it because everyone seems to love it. But okay, let me rephrase myself. I don't think everyone loves it, but a lot of people actually like talked positively about it, and I was sitting there like in my own little bubble being like, I don't understand the hype for it. It's literally the same as regular zombies, but there's a timer that says you gotta be quick. You got like, that doesn't excite me. I don't know. I mean, anyone could love whatever they want. I'm not saying you can't like Cranked, but I'm just saying I don't understand the hype. I don't get it. I take that back though. Actually, I don't think that many people were talking positively about Cranked. I heard some people, but like for the most part, I don't think people were actively loving Cranked. But I don't know. They already said we are getting zombies LTMs besides the Christmas ones. I know, but I hope they can change their minds, because they can still do that. It makes no sense because it's like these poor developers, man. They're working their asses off on these modes, and it's just like, oh, yep, it's gone. A month later. Why? I mean, I'm not saying these LTMs are that great anyways. They work really hard on them, but they're not great, like I've said. They still should be permanent though, or at least make them better, and then also make them permanent. If the next Xbox can play every Xbox game ever made, then I'm buying that day one, and I'm a PlayStation guy. I think it will allow you to play most. The problem is some older games, their servers don't exist anymore. Like I was talking about this before, Battlefield 3, the servers just died. They got rid of them. They literally just canceled them. So you physically can't play Battlefield 3, which isn't even that old of a game. It came out in 2011. That's not that old. MW3 came out that same year. And yet you can't even play Battlefield 3 anymore. It's ridiculous. So you won't be able to play literally every game, at least when it comes to multiplayer, but I'm sure they'll have backwards compatibility for sure. Dude, I remember the day they made Black Ops 2 backwards compatible. That was the most exciting day of my life, I think. There's a video of me, actually. My first reaction to that. Like, I was recording an Advanced Warfare commentary video, and they announced that Black Ops 2 is going to be coming to Xbox through backwards compatibility, and I was freaking out. I keep saying one more game, but the trailer for that thing is not coming out till 2 p.m., so we gotta wait a little. DMZ would be more fun in any other game besides MW2 or MW4, which I kind of sounds like Endgame is going to be like DMZ in a way. The fact that Activision hasn't forced IW to make zombies makes me worry they don't trust anyone but Treyarch making zombies anymore, which makes no sense to me because, like, zombies does not have some secret formula. Like, I don't know why people talk about it like it does. They're like, oh, only Treyarch can make it. What are you talking about? Literally anyone can do it. There's no secret formula. It's very obvious what makes zombies fun, right? And you know what's proof to me of that? Custom zombies, right? Custom zombies is proof. There are some fantastic custom zombies maps. Some of them are better than Treyarch's own maps. Yes, they're using Treyarch's assets for the most part, but they understand map flow. They understand how to make the Easter eggs fun. There's a lot of great custom maps, and those are random people across the world making those maps for free. So yes, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Raven, if they wanted to, they could make good zombies. They would just obviously be using the tools and assets that Treyarch gives them to make it, and there's no reason they can't, right? There's not some secret formula. Would it be guaranteed to be good? No, obviously there's always a chance it could be bad, but I'd rather they took that chance instead of just not doing it, because there's so much opportunity, so much potential with the other studios making their own zombies, and we're missing out on that because for some reason Activision deems Treyarch the only studio that can do it, which I don't know. There's a chance that Treyarch themselves, I hope this isn't the case, but I've heard people say this. Maybe Treyarch doesn't want the other studios to make zombies, and they've kind of like held it to themselves and said, oh no, we have to be the only ones to make it, because they're worried about the reputation of zombies as a whole, like COD Zombies' reputation being tampered negatively with other studios' zombies experiences, which I think is a silly way to look at it, because to me it helps take off the pressure from them, right? Like, I wouldn't be so gun-ho about classic mechanics returning if the other studios came out and said, we're gonna make a classic zombies experience. Then I wouldn't care. Treyarch can do whatever the hell they want. That's fine. My issue isn't even the modern mechanics, it's the fact that we have no classic mechanics, right? That's my biggest issue. It's like, I think the classic stuff was just better. But if Treyarch had their own modern stuff going on, while also Sledgehammer was doing a classic feeling game, we would be chilling, you know? So to me, it's like it's like a win-win, but I don't know, man. I don't really get it. Especially if they did their own thing, like disconnected from the Ether storyline, like something completely new. We would be feasting, man. We would be feasting. Cranked is an industry plan. I was the only one that stayed and not the starting room challenge. The starting room challenge, yeah, was a lot better, that's for sure. That was the only LTM I thought was actually pretty decent.
Missions updated. Review them when you can.
I thought the new Halloween LTM was decent until the freaking mimics started spawning in like 100 at a time, and I was like, all right, this sucks. Kind of got over that real quick. I don't understand the simplistic game modes would make the community happy, but they do the most random stupid stuff. Honestly, yeah, like, it's not like gun game is a good example. That would be a really fun mode, especially if they embrace the competitive aspect of it, like trying to get through all the guns before your friends. It'd be a hit easily. For every LTM, they should take the community reception for them and see if people like it, then keep it instead of removing it. Yeah, that could be a way to do it. Yeah, for sure. And by community reception, it should be like the community's opinion on it, not like play time. I think they use play time and like stats like that too often, but it's not really a good stat because, like, for example, people will play a mode just because it's good for grinding, even if they think the mode isn't fun. You know, so I don't want them to like think a mode is good just because people play it a lot. It's like, that doesn't mean it's good. People be playing shit just for grinding all the time. I had a friend who quite literally told me he hates Call of Duty nowadays, but he still plays it anyways because it kills time and he thinks, you know, there's nothing else to do. But he thinks COD sucks. He does the camel grind, gets the guns finished, and then he stops playing. I'm like, bro, what? You're wasting your life, man. Like, stop. If you don't like the game, just stop playing. But he does it anyways. It's a lot of people, so same thing goes for zombies. They'll play a new LTM as long as it makes their grinding quicker. I'd be fine with round-based being exclusive to Black Ops games and have the other studios maybe even work on a free open world zombies game that's updated over the years like Warzone. I have said that before. I mean, I do want the other studios to make round-based zombies as well, but I think it would be cool if instead of any of the studios ever doing an Outbreak or like open world experience again, they just have something connected to Warzone. Like, I always said MWZ should have been connected to Warzone free to play rather than what it was. I think it would work a lot better. Like, literally have it be in the same application as Warzone, the same, like, menu. It's just like, oh, literally, you could call it Warzone Zombies even. Straight up. And have it be, like, open world zombies on the Warzone map. I wouldn't be against that, too. As long as it's, like, disconnected from everything else, it's not... You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking it. Even though I can't fly for shit in this game, I'm gonna try. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Nope. All right. Whole map was coming at me there. Good Easter eggs, good survival, good high rounds, and it will be good. Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. Cranked and zombie snacks should be relics for cursed. I could see cranked being a relic. I wouldn't use it personally, but I could see it being a relic. One of the worst days of my life was seeing Xbox players get bute to an Xbox One as a PS4 player. Yeah, I could see that. I've always preferred Xbox. Only thing that sucks about Xbox is the updates always are broken for COD for some reason. I don't know why, but it's been like that for a while. It'd be cool to see a starting room challenge and a boss fight challenge modes be the Super Easter Egg reward, plus COD points or zombie bundles. Yeah, that would be an interesting Super Easter Egg reward for sure, especially the boss fight one. COD points seem like a no-brainer, but they won't do that, unfortunately. I wish they would. It's so stupid that they wouldn't, man. Nice. Oh my god. I'm surprised he pulled that off. I went for the headshots. That's why I got that kill. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Hello? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do the boss fight mode. That would have been so cool. Oh yeah, at least LTM should be on rotation, or just private matches. If you don't want them in the public matches, just have it at least be available privately, so you can play it solo or with friends. Crazy to me that Von Dead and the Purgatory Halloween maps looked better than MWZ map and Outbreak. Yeah, I remember saying that when they came out. I was like, dude, this is what open world zombies should look like. Like, it shouldn't be what MWZ is. I still don't like MWZ, but I think it was an interesting experiment. You know, I can give them credit for experimenting with that. But you guys want to hear, I've said this before on stream probably. I've probably said this many times, but I'll give you guys my ideal, like, content output for zombies' future. What like I want to see them do. So if it was up to me, right? If I was the lead, like, head of Activision or whatever, and I was the one deciding what content was going to be done or whatever, it would be okay. So obviously we finish Black Ops 7, you know, do as many good things as it can do. Obviously, you know, curse mode better be good, some in-depth maps, all that stuff, right? And then next year with MW4 we'd be getting a brand new round-based zombies mode. New story, completely, like, it's not even connected to Dark Ether whatsoever. Maybe there's like minor connections, nothing crazy though, nothing overt. Like, there's no Richtofen, there's none of that shit, right? And the mode is made by Infinity Ward, and it's meant to kind of be like a grounded, gritty horror zombies experience, right? Because they honestly haven't done that many times. Obviously, I prefer the fantastical, the wacky, the goofy zombie stuff. I've always said that before, but I also want diversity, right? I do not want everything to be the same all the time. And so I think it would be very, very beneficial for Infinity Ward to do that, to do something very different and unique. Oh shit. Do something very different and unique. Be very beneficial, right? So imagine a mode that, even mechanically speaking, they try to go the gritty route, right? To where it's like, a random example for the map. Let's say the first map is the Gulag from Verdansk. I'm not saying it has to be that, but let's just picture that, right? Like some sort of prison, some spooky prison, and it's like dark, very, very nighttime, dark-esque. That, you know what I mean? It's dark. And like the way you explore the map, you kind of go deeper and deeper into the Gulag, and there's like underground areas, and it's like really creepy shit going on in there, weird experiments and stuff, you know. But it's all meant to be like gritty. It's not meant to be like, oh, there's, you know, teleporters and all. It's literally like meant to be very gross and like nasty, kind of like World War II zombies, how they started. But it's meant to be kind of like that, right? Very basic, simple mechanics. You start with a pistol, classic point system. You know, they go back to the basics, right? Simple HUD, limited. You're not gonna have mini map. You're not gonna have any of that shit. No health bars, none of that shit. It's meant to be scary. so it's got to be limited HUD. And it's very much built in a way, this would be very different, right, than most zombies. It's built in a way to where zombies aren't meant to have like an insane amount of health, but you are meant to be really limited with your resources. So imagine like your pistol has like not a lot of ammo, but you can find ammo on the map, whether it's picking them up from like, you know, maybe like you pull out like a desk or something, you find ammo in there, like pistol ammo or whatever. Like make it kind of like realistic in that sense. I think that would be really interesting and unique, because Zombies has never done something like that before. You could still like train the zombies and stuff. You could still do those basic things. There's still gonna be Easter eggs and stuff, but it's like meant to be more gritty. Melee would be a bigger part of it. You'd have more melee weapons than ever before, because obviously you run out of ammo more often. You're gonna need to use your melee weapon and stab the zombies a bunch. That'd be pretty cool. Still round based, but it's meant to be more gritty than what Zombies usually is. Pack-a-Punch, I would say you should still do. I feel like weapon progression's nice, but like it would be, again, done in kind of like a gritty way, as much as it can be. Obviously, it can't be fully done, but it's at least partially, more so than what Zombies is like now. And then Sledgehammer the next year comes out with the complete opposite of what Infinity Ward just did. I'm talking the 180 complete opposite, where they do basically a spiritual successor to Infinite Warfare Zombies. I'm talking like goofiest shit imaginable. So whereas Infinity Ward with MW4 is trying to do the scariest shit possible. I don't want to hear this dude talking in the chat. I'm sorry, dude. I don't want to hear you. You're getting muted, bud. You're getting muted. Like Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward's goal is to make the scariest shit possible, right? The scariest, the creepiest shit possible. But then Sledgehammer's goal is to do the goofiest and the silliest and the funnest shit possible. That's the difference. So you have wildly different experiences, right? And you know, if it was up to me, it would literally just be like an Infinite Warfare sequel, basically. Like you would literally have like the maps based on movies, and it'd be like a Zombies in Spaceland sequel, and it'd be like all this goofy shit and crazy, wacky, fantastical stuff. It'd be all that good stuff, right? And then the next year after that, Treyarch does their Black Ops 8, and it's back to the Dark Ether story, and it's kind of a mix of goofy and gritty. Like they do a good mix between the two. They're not just one or the other, really. I think that would give you, oh no, the best amount. Oh no, that would give you the most amount of diversity when it comes to what Zombies is like. People wouldn't get burnt out on that if it's very different, right? That's the ideal situation for me. What's up, Zesty? Oh, the BR literally just came out today. Yep. It's pretty interesting. It's not bad. At some points in the BO6 life cycle, I only played it because there was nothing else to do, and I was not enjoying it. Don't plan on doing that again. Yeah, no, I feel that way too sometimes. I cover it for my channel, so I feel that way just based on that. Like, I'll just cover it just for a video, but like I'm not loving it the same way I was, you know, some older zombie stuff. That happens. Okay, I need a gun because this gun is not gonna... gun's not gonna, you know, take me that far. Oh, what the fuck? I have no idea where that gunshot came from. Oh, no, no! All right. All right. If Raven makes a campaign for Treyarch, what does Treyarch's campaign team do? I don't think they really have a campaign team yet. Or they have, like, the way the teams work, I don't think they're, like, people view the studios as like, oh, they have a campaign team, they have a multiplayer team, they have a zombies team. I don't think it's that simple. The developers intertwine quite a bit. They work on multiple things, or they'll work on, like, you know, mostly on one mode, but then partially on another mode. Like, for example, Kevin Drew, he was talking about Endgame in the developer like talk thing or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he also works on Endgame in a sense. So, like, the developers, they do kind of mix and match quite a bit. They're not just working in one mode, I believe, but they usually have a specialization. Obviously, that's usually how it works. So I'm sure like they don't really have like a campaign team per se, but they probably have multiplayer developers that do work on the campaign and zombies developers as well. I saw Jingle Hell's gameplay the other day, and I wish they gave us that Christmas map as an optional style choice when playing regular Liberty Falls. It makes no sense why they wouldn't let us play it. Still to this day, don't know why. Like I don't know if they think that like the world's gonna blow up if somebody plays a Christmas themed map when it's not actually Christmas time. Like that's what I don't understand. Nobody's gonna load up the game and be like, oh, this game sucks. There's a Christmas map and it's not even Christmas. What is going on? Like, what do you mean? Nobody's gonna say that. Like, it doesn't hurt to keep it in. I doubt it's like adding that much space to the game, right? I mean, if that's the reason they don't do it, I guess, but like, surely it's not adding that much space. Or like you said, let people decide if they want to download it or not. I don't know. Zombies mode based on horror would actually be a breath of fresh air, but I don't think they'll pull it off. I don't think they would do it just because it would probably be less popular, but I think it would be so cool though. And the only reason I think it'd be less popular is because, I feel like a lot of people who play zombies nowadays, they play it to camo grind and that's it. And a zombies mode built for horror obviously wouldn't be all about camo grinding, or at least that wouldn't be a big part of it. Would it be, you know, it should be included obviously, but it's not like, it wouldn't be probably as, you know, it wouldn't be like as relaxing. Like people nowadays will play zombies just to relax because it's pretty easy, right? BO6 is easy enough that you could just play it to relax. But like if they made a mode that was very horror centric, it wouldn't be as relaxing. It would probably be less popular. But what they could do, let me rephrase myself, they actually could have like a casual mode like what Warzone does that makes it so it's more relaxed if they really wanted to, just for those players, just to make it so it's at least popular enough to get a decent budget, you know. But it would be cool. And I think Infinity Ward would be the best studio to do it, right? Because they like their gritty shit, you know. They're that's their whole thing. And I don't know if Infinity Ward made the DMZ haunting event or not. I actually don't know if that was like their work, but that was pretty cool stuff. So I don't know. I'd imagine it probably was. That's the thing too. If it was their work, then that technically means Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer have worked on zombies in the past few years, just not their own like individual zombies mode. Sledgehammer worked a bit on MWZ after Treyarch left, right? Or after Treyarch like moved over to Black Ops 6 development. They need to cycle for zombies at least one more time. A goofy zombies, a horror, World War II style, and a classic Treyarch. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that cycle was perfect. Going from Infinite Warfare to World War II to BO4, like none of them felt the same to me. And to this day, I don't know. People were telling me they were burnt out. I don't think they were burnt out. They just didn't like the content. Because most people didn't even play that much of the games. So like, how could you be burnt out on World War II zombies if you played it twice and never tried it again? That's what I don't understand. I really think Black Ops 4 just being so different in a lot of bad ways, like mechanically speaking, is one of the worst things that happened to zombies, because I think it really did change people's perspective of what they think zombies should be and how it should be handled by other studios and stuff. Because I think if Black Ops 4 was like as good as Black Ops 3 in most people's minds, then they would have been more okay with other studios making zombies. I think it was just like, at that point, people were just like, okay, this is not what we wanted. And then people started blaming everything they can think of. And one of the things they blamed was maybe there was too much zombies content. But no, it's just, you just didn't like the content, man. It's as simple as that. If you had BO3 style maps every year with the BO3 mechanics, I don't think people would get burnt out by that, you know? But like I said, they should have very different experiences, just make them good, you know? Which I do think Infinite Warfare and World War II were as good. I've said that before, but I think a lot of people just didn't like it though, so, you know. Oh shit. What the fuck? Did you guys see that? I got like stuck on the wall. Can't wait in 50 years to be tuning into your streams with you theorizing about Black Ops 67. Yeah, I can't wait for that too. That'll be a good time.
Or calibrate what they're going for.
Yeah, I would love the Dark Ether story to end in BO7 as well. I don't think it will, but I would be fine with that. And then the Chaos story continues in BO8. That'd be fine with me. You did all the Easter eggs on your flight to Japan? You had a whole ass Xbox on your flight? How's that even work? Or was it on like a laptop or something? Every time you say gritty, I think I'm doing the gritty.
Team up to get the job done.
I haven't even been like paying attention to this game for the past like 30 minutes because I'm so engaged in this conversation about zombies. I think, again, I want to wait till 2 p.m. because I want to watch that Zombies in Vegas trailer with you guys, but I think I'm gonna play some multiplayer in the meantime, or after this game. I'll see what my teammate can do. I'll see if he can bring me back first. Have you ever played the Blockbuster custom map? I think I have. I don't remember it that well. I probably haven't played it a lot, but I definitely tried it once. The camel grind is only popular as it is because the game underneath it is lackluster. Exactly! Oh, that is the best way to put it. It's the best way to put it. Like, it drives me nuts. People are like, oh, zombies is so popular nowadays because of the game. It's not because of the game, though. It's because of all these extra little things they add in, like the camo grind, the leveling, and the battle pass, and the freaking events that you have to... It's so much easier to grind events in zombies than it is in multiplayer. That's something a lot of people don't realize. If you want to get an event done, play zombies. It's so much quicker than multiplayer. And multiplayer fans know this, so they play zombies, where they otherwise would not be playing zombies. They're not playing zombies because they think the modern mechanics are the greatest thing since sliced bread. They're playing it because it allows them to get through the freaking cosmetic event pass shit faster. That's the reason they play it. I'm like, we've been having these conversations for like 5 years, though. But I feel like I'm going insane about it. I think Treyarch is starting to realize, though. I think Cursed Mode is their way of being like, okay, we understand people want different stuff. Like, we understand that. So we're going to try to do that in Cursed Mode. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. I still think Cursed Mode is going to be played less than the standard mode, though, because, you know, again, camo grinding and shit. But that doesn't mean it's better. That doesn't mean people like it more. It just means they want to get their shit done. I'm not going to play standard, though. I'm telling you. Like, once I unlock Cursed... As long as Cursed is actually good, and it's not like, I'm worried they're gonna make it absolute shit. If they make it so like the zombies all super sprint at around 20, it's just not gonna be fun. Like, there's nothing fun about that, right? So we'll see what they do, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's interesting. I feel like there's so many things they can do better than Jingle Hells. Like, I don't know, like, maybe make a snowy version of a map. You know what they should have done? Nuketown. Oh, dude. Imagine this. So, a snowy version of Nuketown. They're definitely going to do that for multiplayer, let's be honest. They did that for last year's. They're going to do it this year probably as well, right? But imagine they included that in Zombies and they called it Nuketown Christmas or something like that, right? And it's like a new survival map, and it's just on a snowy version of Nuketown, and they have the Christmas music, and it's available all year long permanently. Dude, that would actually be so sick. Like, imagine that. And like, there's a zombie Santa from MW3 that was in Warzone that had a minigun, and it was a really cool like zombie Santa thing. They could bring that guy back as a special enemy on the map, and he comes out like round 30 with a freaking minigun, and it's like a boss fight basically. It's like a regular survival map with just zombies. Maybe you can throw in a couple other special enemies there as well, but like just zombies for the most part. And then the fucking zombie Santa comes around 30 with a minigun, and you get the minigun after you kill him. Oh my dude, hire me, Treyarch, man, hire me. Would that not be better than Jingle Hells? Come on, that'd be so sick. Okay. We're gonna play Blackwell Fields. That's the new map they just added. I want to try this thing out. How come you've been doing this for 12 years and only have 25k subs? You should have at least a mil. Yeah, to be fair, 9 of those years, I was a child. Not really. That's not the right math. Half of those years, I was a child who was just uploading content for the sake of having a, what's the word? Time capsule of videos. I always uploaded them because I wanted to, like, oh, I can watch these years later for fun. That's the only reason I did it. And then once hit like 2020 hit, I started taking it a little more seriously. And then I run another channel that has 60,000 views, or almost 60,000 subscribers, that I've only had for like 5 years now. And that channel is doing well. This channel, I don't upload nearly enough. I should be uploading more on this channel. I don't have the time for it though. What can I say? What can I say? All right. Hopefully this is a good map. I like Conquest quite a bit. I've been having a lot of fun on Conquest in this game. Definitely, I don't think I'm gonna play the Battle Royale a lot, but I will definitely play more Conquest. I don't think this is my favorite Battlefield, but it's up there for sure. Ah! I got you, bud. I'm kind of feasting. This map looks absolutely gorgeous visually, but it's really open. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get around this map. This is definitely a sniping map. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. Where do I go? There's so many snipers. Oh man.
Need a medic!
Oh, you bought a Steam Deck for playing zombies. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Fuck!
Curse mode was enough for me, but my friends, I think, are done with zombies. Yeah, a lot of people I know are done with zombies. But I hope Black Ops 7 can bring some people back, though. I got a sneaky feeling that is what it is going to be, a much harder version of Standard. Yeah, that's the thing, though. They haven't really said anything about that, though. They've only talked about things that just are, like, basically classic features. Like, they haven't said that, oh, the zombies are going to be faster. They just keep saying, oh, you're going to need the help. It's going to be hard. But, like, they haven't said anything about it being hard, though. That's, I don't know. Like, I'm so confused about Curse mode at this point, which is why I hope they actually market that, you know?
Need a fucking medic!
The current Boot Town version of Nuketown with all the decorations removed, and having some reused zombies assets all around it would, as a survival map, would be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool. They should really be doing survival maps as multiplayer maps. That would be such an easy win for them. Okay, I'm getting in a freaking tank. Fuck it. What's the best Treyarch multiplayer maps that would work for survival maps, plus being zombified? Drive-through and MW3 would be insane, but not Treyarch. Well, it's hard to say because I'm obviously thinking of like newer maps because they're not going to bring an old map to just do that. They could technically zombify any map and make it work, but I don't even think they have to. Like, you could literally just take any map and not really zombify it. I still think it would work as a survival map, but oh my god. Damn. Like, I'm not of the opinion, I always disagreed with, and I honestly think it's some of the worst criticism we heard for zombies because I think it's kind of set us back a bit when it comes to what kind of maps we're gonna get. Like Liberty Falls, I remember the criticisms for it being like, oh, it needs to be darker, it needs to be like spookier. I don't think that was the problem. It just visually was bland, but like, it doesn't need to be like zombified. I mean, look at a map like, I don't know, a map like Zombies in Spaceland. Is Zombies in Spaceland all that zombified? I mean, there's some blood splatters, sure, but it still is just an amusement park, right? The amusement park's not like destroyed. It's not like crawling with like weird creatures and like, it's just an amusement park with some blood. So like, I don't want Treyarch to think that they can never do like fun stuff like that just because people are going to be like, oh, it's not zombies, you know? So even a map like the casino from Black Ops 6 is a map I'd love to see in zombies. That's not, I don't think they need to like zombify it though, right? I don't think they need to be like, oh, let's make it darker and like, no, it's, the casino's fine. Just throw in zombies. I don't know. Just make it so it looks visually interesting. That's what's important to me. Liberty Falls was visually bland. That's why it didn't work for me. It's not because it wasn't like zombified. And I actually think their solution was worse. It made the map look worse. Their solution was to make it look darker, and they just like washed out the colors. But like, that didn't make it look better. No. But drive-through in MW3 would be really cool though, for sure. Once you unlock Cursed, are you confident you'll be the first mold for the Ashes Easter egg? Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, it's gonna unlock for everyone, but you know what I mean. You need an afterlife. You need to work at Treyarch, dude. Man, I would love that. Dream job right there. That, you know, that's a dream job, but also the Clementine series show running that. That's 2 dream jobs right there. Nah, but the issue is though, like, even if you're as like a developer, I don't think like, I don't know how it works, and I'm not gonna try to like, you know, assume things, but I don't think like each developer has a lot of say over how the mode works. I'm sure they talk about it in like groups and stuff, and they like go over ideas and stuff, but I don't think it's like as easy as, oh, this idea sounds cool, let's just do it. I think there's always so much like, you know, they gotta get it through Activision, they gotta talk to the higher ups, and it's like, it's a lot of that shit, which is why unfortunately Zombies has been so formulaic recently, with the maps not feeling different enough, with the game modes being the way they are. Like, I think there's a big issue with like corporate meddling with Zombies, which I think is one of the worst things about it over the past few years. Back in the day, they didn't have that. Back in BO3, like, I feel like back in BO3, they did whatever the hell they wanted. And that's how Blundell talked about it. And I think Blundell left because of that. I am so convinced that Blundell left because of that. People, you know, disagree with me, but I think that's why, right? I mean, hell, Lee Ross had this whole idea for an Infinite Warfare Zombies 2, like a sequel to Infinite Warfare. They were going to do that for MW4, and then they said, oh, nope, can't do zombies. Why? Oh, zombies doesn't belong in this game. Okay, well, I have a great idea for it. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We don't want it. It's like, shit like that, as much as, like, I would love to work at those studios, that would be really frustrating if you had all these great ideas, and the studio's just like, nope, nope, doesn't work. Can't do it. No can do. Because we don't want zombies. No can do. Even though zombies would objectively be better for MW 2019 than fucking Spec Ops was. Spec Ops didn't do any favors for that game. You know what I mean? Yeah, they definitely need to just, yeah, MP maps and survival. They definitely need to. No reason to bring Onslaught back. People have talked about that. I feel like if you just put them in survival, it's basically the same thing as Onslaught, but better. So, definitely hope they do that. Honestly, I don't like this map, but this is a pretty common theme for me. I only like the close quarters Battlefield maps. The ones that are open like this, I usually don't like. I like being like up in the ass of the players, you know? That's why Empire State is the best map in this game. But visually it looks really nice though. I like how it looks. I just don't like how open it is. Oh my god. Yeah, Conquest is way more my style than BR is. Maybe I'm just not a BR kind of guy. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Protect me, truck. Capture this flag was actually huge. Zoo from BO1 would be pretty cool as a zombies map. I've been saying for years I want a zoo zombies map, like in general. Like that would be so sick. Cause like the idea of having like animal exhibits where like special enemies only spawn in those exhibits. Like imagine like we have obviously a zombie bear coming to Ashes, but imagine like a map where there's like a bear exhibit and the bear only spawns in that exhibit.
Damn!
That'd be pretty cool. Thanks for streaming. Help me finish my work, and since I'm my own boss, sometimes hard to stay motivated. Well, I'm glad I could help with that. Carried forward all BO6 reimagined. Oh shit! / remastered maps in BO7 and MP maps into survival. Yeah, I don't think they have to do all the maps. for survival, but for when it comes to the remastered BO6 maps, definitely like Firing Range, Hacienda, yeah, definitely carry those forward. I hope the maps are as complex as BO3 and 4. I don't know if we'll ever get to that point again, because even to this day, people still criticize those games for being too complex, which I still don't get, right? It still doesn't make any sense to me. At the very least, side quests should be complex, so that's the way I see it. If they're not going to make the Easter eggs like really complex, there should be at least like 1 or 2 side quests per map that are really complex. Because the side Easter eggs in BO6, people like to gas them up. I'm sorry, they're like the simplest things in the world. They're not really that interesting to me. Like, literally, throw in a freaking side Easter egg that has you do Morse code. Why the hell not? But obviously, the reward needs to be good. Don't give me salvage or something. Give me, like, an actual cool reward. But I think it would really help. Blundell said he left because of how corporate things got. Yeah, where he saw the direction of the words and error of COD was coming. Yep, I'm sure he was probably in the process of coming up with ideas for... I mean, already the whole BO4 thing probably already was not, you know, didn't make him thrilled that the mode ended up not working out the way he was hoping. But then he probably was, you know, going over ideas for the next game or something, and then maybe Activision straight up said, we need you guys to like strip down the mode to a large degree. Like, you guys got to make it accessible for, like, you know, multiplayer fans. We got to do the loadouts. Like, I'm sure that was a conversation. He was just like, I'm not interested, and then he's left. Like, that's probably what happened. IW Zombie sequel with MW 2018 movement would be sick. It would have been sick. Would have been so great. It would have made that game actually playable too. I wish Battlefield 6 had a Battlefield 5 feel, but the community would hate it. Battlefield 5 is the best Battlefield. I've just recently replayed all of them. Still have that opinion. I think it's the best one. It's like such clean movement. It feels so good. I love it. Make me the CEO of Microsoft. I'll make sure Zombies is back to its prime. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, I do find that to be funny though. I feel like all of the franchises we love and talk about like in a positive way, I feel like over time it will get to a point where it goes back that way anyways, because as generations change, people who grew up with this stuff are going to eventually become those CEOs of these big companies. Because currently the CEOs of these companies, let's be honest, they don't play these games. The developers do. But is the CEO of Microsoft or whatever, are they actively playing COD Zombies? No. Maybe they'll play a game here or there, but like, I don't think they're playing games actively like that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but at least most of the higher ups aren't. Especially, like, they're just probably not, right? But generationally, once you get people that are like, they grew up with this stuff as the new CEOs, like 20, 30 years from now, they're probably gonna, you know, start to do shit that people just naturally like more. Not saying they're gonna let go of the #1 goal of being a CEO is obviously to make the company money. No shit. But I've always argued, like, you don't have to give up the best parts of the game to make more money. Sometimes just making a better game will make more money to begin with, right? You don't have to do all these things like $30 bundles and shit. Like, there's ways to do fair practices that would actually result in more money because people are more likely to feel better about even purchasing things in your game to begin with. I mean, I didn't buy a bundle in BO6 because of how ridiculous the prices were. I did buy the Chucky one though, but that wasn't really a bundle. That was the event pass. And I gave it an exception because it's Chucky. So and because Black Ops 7 looks really good. So I felt better about buying it. $50 salvage and 200 essence. A side Easter egg that needs you to rewrite the Bible in Japanese backwards. Hell yes. Honestly though, I do like the idea of not that, but like I like the idea of like Easter egg stuff that has you learning something in real life. I've always liked that stuff. That's why I like the Morse code steps. You're learning something, right? There's like steps in Infinite Warfare. There's a step where you're learning like the game called like Mahjong tiles or whatever. It's like a Chinese game. Like, it's pretty cool. You're learning these games. Like, I don't know. It's fun and interesting that you get to learn these different things. Even in Tech, the radioactive thing has you learning some chemistry. It's not like, you know, full-on chemistry, but it's at least something. It's kind of cool. I don't know. And I think that process of trying to figure that shit out is fun. I always thought it'd be cool if there was a map that has a giant Rubik's Cube on it. And if like, it would fit with the map obviously, but some sort of like Rubik's Cube type puzzle. And if you solve it, you get like a crap load of rewards, but like it's very hard to solve it. So the chance of you solving it is very slim. But like the one player that does solve it, it's like, holy shit, I'm just basking in the rewards. I think that'd be cool. Stupid shit like that just would be fun. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't, yeah. Where did Jason Blundell say that's the reason? I'm 99% sure that's the real reason. But he recently said he just felt he didn't have anything more to offer zombies, which I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So I've seen, like, they're not gonna say I hated the direction the franchise went in. He's not gonna say that, right? That would be very, like, unprofessional to say. Oh, you piece of shit. I wanted the jet. That'd be very unprofessional to say. So I think him saying that was basically another way of him saying, like, it's just not, like, the direction they're going is not for me. It's not, I won't enjoy doing that, so I'm not gonna, I have nothing to offer there. Like, that's kind of what he was probably trying to say. But I do remember seeing something else that implied more about the whole creative difference thing. And I mean, other developers have left too and have come out and said that it's usually that. Like, it's usually the fact that they don't get enough freedom to, like, creatively express themselves with the franchise, so they just don't want to be a part of it. I'm pretty sure that's why David Vonderhaar left. I'm pretty sure that's why Lee Ross left as well. Like, well, Lee Ross left because they weren't doing zombies anymore for Infinity Ward. But I always wondered, why couldn't Lee Ross go to Treyarch Zombies' team? I know he went to Treyarch for Blackout, but I always wondered why they wouldn't let him, like, be a part of the Zombies team. I don't know. But yeah, it's usually that. Which is interesting because I feel like Black Ops 7 feels like they're giving more creative freedom back to Treyarch. So that is a shame that Vonderhaar left at, like, he left at a time where the studios weren't getting a lot of freedom, but it sounds like now they are. So it's weird how it works out that way. Oh yeah, Battlefield's not really realistic. It's just like closer to being realistic than Call of Duty. That's why people talk about it that way. But it's not really meant to, it's still an arcade game kind of, you know. Like, real war doesn't look like this, but I mean, it's trying to be more closer to reality than COD is. No, I don't think Activision will try to get Jason Blundell back. No, I don't think so. Especially because Activision's probably just looking at the numbers. And yeah, if Zombies is more popular now, then they're not gonna care. And I don't think you need Jason Blundell back. I know people say that. I don't think you need him. I am a firm believer that talent is not just from one person. When something really works, it's not because of one person. It's because of the whole team, right? Kevin Drew is really talented. He does have the capabilities to make maps just as good as what Blundell was able to do. I mean, he was working. He directed Ancient Evil, for example, right? But there's just more, like I said, there's more restrictions nowadays. They have to have certain Easter egg completions for the game to work, probably. So, or like Activision requires them to have certain Easter egg completions in order for the what do you call it? For them to get a solid Zombies budget. So then they're put in a position where they can't make the Easter egg too complex because then not enough people are going to beat it. So stuff like that happens. All right, so I'm gonna watch this new, like I said, this new Infinite Warfare thing I was talking about. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick though, because I really gotta use the bathroom. And then we'll watch this Infinite Warfare Zombies in Vegas trailer, or it's an introduction trailer. I don't know what it's gonna show, but it's this new custom map that I'm really looking forward to. So we're gonna watch that. Just let me use the bathroom real quick. to move this thing. Y'all ready for this? Gotta move to my other monitor. Okay. PC. Boom, there we go. Okay. Let's watch this shit. So this is a new custom zombies map. A trailer or like an intro cinematic dropped for it, which I'm excited for. It's called Zombies in Vegas. It's meant to be like a zombies, Infinite Warfare Zombies sequel kind of thing. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, let's watch it. Ow, that's loud. Okay. Let's see.
Previously on Zombies.
Willard.
You understand? This is why I chose each of you.
Wait.
There is much to do.
So, let me get this straight. You want us to just keel over and forget all the shit you put us through?
You think you have a choice? If you ever want to leave this set, you must follow my direction.
I'm curious how much this little intro is going to show.
You nearly just got us killed.
Again, you can't really expect us to be on board.
Enough! You still
I wonder who did the
don't
animation.
get it,
It's
do you?
real good.
Mephistopheles is still out there, waiting. You can doubt me all you want, but without me, this act never ends.
So what? You wanted to send us to another film, huh, Willard?
Yeah, fuck
Hell
this,
yeah.
man. Let's get out of here.
Fuck this, man.
Go on, then. Step out there. Stay trapped here forever, if that's what you want.
Man, I wanted this shit so badly back in. I'm
Now
sure.
come. If you want any
It's crazy that the
chance
community has to
I
make it
suggest
themselves.
we get moving.
Oh, this is
in here
long.
somewhere.
What are you looking for exactly?
Disco
An indie
Devil.
project from back in the day. I chucked my actors in it just like you four, and they all perished. Their souls
Dude,
taken
the
by
animation's
Mephistopheles,
crazy good.
Except for one.
Wait, so
He's still in there. If you can trap his soul in that there soul jar,
Oh, I love that
we'll be
music.
able to lure Mephistopheles right to us.
Water park zombie?
Water park zombie.
That sounds fun.
No. We don't talk about
Hey, that's Stanley 557.
Here it is.
I didn't realize that was Stanley.
You four amateurs are going to have one more swing at this thing.
It was a funny little water
Pack
park
your
joke.
bags and load your mags. We are going to Vegas.
There's got to be something to help us bounce out of here.
What are you gonna do, man? Go back out there?
come on, let's just get this over with.
Oh shit. They're gonna be in Vegas. Oh shit, those are some cool outfits.
Here we go again.
That's sick. 2026. That's easily the most excited I am for a custom map that I have been probably ever, to be honest. Damn. Yeah, no, he's a really talented map creator. He made Mob that they remastered. He did the Call of the Dead remastered as well. Those are really good remasters. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, like, the casino alone, I know there's going to be a casino, because I actually, hold on, I want to see if there's footage. I'm pretty sure, let me just go to this real quick. I'm pretty sure he's posted, like, footage of it before. I want to find it just so you guys can have an idea of it. Yeah, he's probably gonna have a trailer at a later date. That was just like the intro cinematic. Let me find gameplay. I'm pretty sure I've definitely seen like gameplay of it before, or at least like images. Yeah, okay. So it's again work in progress images, but it's worth looking at. Oh. So it's like, got the Infinite Warfare HUD. And again, work in progress, so it's probably going to look better when the full game's out. You get the idea, though. There we go. So, like, it's literally Infinite Warfare. And this, I'm assuming it's going to be pretty accurate to what Vegas looks like, right? Like, does this not look pretty sick? It's got a whole Fate and Fortune card system too, which I think is pretty cool. Let me turn up the volume. You've got the Infinite Warfare perk machines too. Yeah. It's pretty sick. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, I do see there's a second currency. The currency are like tokens for the casino then. Okay. Dude, that's going to be so cool. I always get excited for custom maps. I don't know like which ones are my absolute favorites, but I said before Nightmare is probably my favorite, but other than that, I'm not really sure. Any other footage? Oh, here's more images, I guess. This is like almost a year old though. So like, again, it probably looks a lot newer now, but I mean, this just gives you a pretty good idea as to what it's going to look like. Eiffel Tower restaurant, which is in Vegas. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. Don't know if that's all there is. I think I saw more than that, but no clue. Regardless, I'm excited for that. Might end the stream soon, though. I don't think we're going to go on for too much longer. I'll read a couple more comments, and then we'll get going. Well, the problem is it's hard to make it feel just like IW because it still is going to be on the BO3 engine. So like you can't get it to feel just like IW. But you can try as much as you want though, and it looked like it at least visually. So I guess we'll see. Is the Battle Royale good? Yeah, it was really good. I had fun with it. I'm still not going to play it that much though, just because I'm not a big Battle Royale guy. But it was still fun. Okay, I'm going to head out. Got some videos I got to make. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. I will see you all on my next stream. Peace out.